Hello everyone. Before we get started on this week's episode, just a quick word that YouTube in all its infinite wisdom has decided that some of the Die Party games are now not suitable for advertising. It doesn't mean a whole lot for the content. I'm not going to censor the videos in any way, but if you'd like to lend your support so that Die Party can continue to grow, please check out the Patreon or subscribe on the Twitch channel. Enjoy the episode. Why, hello there, fledglings, and welcome to the very first and only December 2017 fan party game. Today, this week, this month, Jesus, we are playing Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition. We have 4 vampiric motherfuckers that we need to introduce right now. First, we have Heavy Metal Man. What up? Heavy Metal Madman, sorry. What up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Not much. Just gonna put you guys through the ringer tonight. Up next, we have La Buzze.
Hi, girl. What's that?
Jesus Christ, Eddie Murphy. What are you doing here?
Fucking wasted.
We have The Blind Watchman. What up, sir?
I am waiting for this to start so I can get into my Irish themes.
And last but not least, we have Twisted MTD. Dude, what's good?
What's going up there, laddie?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there's 2!
Oh, yes, there's 2, my lad.
Oh, wait, hold up. I've done goofed. Oh, yes. I need to put the bot in here. Might be, boys. Might be.
The bot is in here. Let's go, lads.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So, for everyone who isn't aware, Fan Party is a monthly fan Die Party game that I offer to the people who are most engaged with the community. And by engaged, I mean to say that these are the people who support me on Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch. These are the people who watch the stream actively, and these are the people who donate every month so that they can be a part of something special. And this is me giving back to them. So if you want to join the next month's fan party, because it happens on the first Saturday of every month, head on over to the Discord channel, which is !Discord in the chat, and go on over to the fan party page and talk about your face. After this is ended, we'll put up a poll. You can vote on the next system that we will be using for the next month's fan party, which won't include Vampire the Masquerade because we want to change it up every month. So make sure you stick around for that. Subscribers and patrons over the $5 tier, all patrons actually, will get access to this vote, and anyone can participate in that regard. So guys, we, as we said, playing vampires. I've gone ahead and made characters, basic characters for everyone. We do have 2 Malkavians though, so we need to pick derangements for you blokes. Who's playing the Malkavians? And what are your characters?
I'm Farmer Jones. I have disassociation.
One at a time, motherfuckers. Okay, who's first?
I'm Farmer Jones.
All right, and what is your head case?
I have identity disorder, in which I share headspace with a British man.
Bully. Okay. And I guess the other one is twisting, right? You're the other Malkavian. So what's your guy's name? And what is your derangement?
I am Daddy O'Hare. I think and act like a boo-ha.
Fuck. Well, you're in for a bit of a riot then, aren't you? Heavy, let's talk about your character for a sec. What is your dude?
I'm a gangrel.
Yeah. And what's your special? Tell us your character's name and what do you do and that sort of stuff.
Former biker Kurt Wilder.
Oh shit! Long hair, leather jacket, that kind of stuff.
Long hair, full beard, leather jacket.
Nice. And Lobozo, what do you got for us, man?
All right, so I'm a big boy with 2 giant axes fit for 2 men, and I'm named Lobo Urza, which means wolf's bear, basically my real name, and well, wolf bear, but and I kick ass and take names for the vampire lords.
He likes to ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
God fucking damn it.
So, little bit of backstory as to what's happening here. Like we get the title sequence, fan party, Vampire the Masquerade. New York at night is what this one's called. I shit you not. Every fucking splat book is like city name at night. Like that's like they're about as original as they come. Anyway, you guys we get a flyover of the thing as we get your character introductions. So what's everyone's characters doing when the still frame freezes on your character for a moment with your name appearing under the bottom of it?
Goblin pizza.
You're gobbling pizza? You're a vampire, man.
Yeah.
Vampires don't eat pizza.
So I'm addicted, man. I love that shit.
All right, so you're the
Sprinkle a bit of blood on it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that, but all right. We see you like trying to enjoy a pizza and not doing so well. Blind, what are you doing?
My character is standing over someone in an alleyway with a knife.
You're Patrick Batening someone? You're like, feed me a stray cat, and he's like, okay. Heavy, what's your character doing?
I'm working on my motorcycle.
Yeah, nice. I like it. You wipe a little bit of grease on your forehead as you freeze frame. I like it. And I guess Twisting, you're the only one that we haven't done yet. So what's your character doing?
I'm huddled in the corner.
You like knees to the chest, like fetal position.
Yes. I'm having a bad day.
All right. So this one's called Giovanni's Daughter. That's the episode name. And basically it full screens on a private jet landing into JFK. We get a it parks up, and you get the guys with the light sticks, whatever they're doing. As the door of the private jet opens, and we get like 7 basically big hulky dudes in suits with sunglasses with the little earpieces coming out of the plane, and the last person to come out is a short-haired girl wearing like a sort of like a power suit, I guess would be the way that I would describe it. Everyone knows what they are. In the 90s, women used to wear these power suits that had the padded shoulder pads that make them look square and shit like that. She's wearing
I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's wearing one of those, but with a low-cut blouse so that you can see the cleave. You know what I'm saying? Everyone loves a bit of the cleave. She's got dark black lipstick on, very heavy on the eyeliner and the mascara, almost up to her eyebrow sort of thing. And the camera sort of zooms into like the, I guess the, I don't know what you'd call it, like the command tower of the airport. I forget what that place is actually called, but yeah, there's a man in there with a cap on, and he picks up the phone, and he's like, "Yeah, put me onto the prince. Yeah, she's here. And then we get a cut over to the Prince of New York in the Camarilla. I don't know his name, but we'll just call him the Prince for the sake of expediency. He answers the phone and he puts it down on the handle, and he turns to the person next to him. He's like, "Find me some 13th generations, someone disposable, maybe 4 of them. I don't know. Anyone that we don't care to want to keep around for very long." And then the man next to him nods. Within a few hours, you all are brought in to have an audience with the Prince of the Camarilla in the New York region. Let's get a descriptor of what you characters look like. Let's start off with Lobo, since he's the one with the biggest erection right now.
All right, so as the camera glances over to me, you see me still trying to eat pizza with a grim face on my grim fuck facial expression. It's like, oh fuck, I can't enjoy this at all right now, and just fucking. But as the camera like pans down, you see this giant body with his big axes on his back, and you just get this aura of fucking strength, but idiocracy, and yeah, that's it.
All right, and Heavy, what's your character look like?
Kurt is an average man of average height, except he's way, way too handsome for what he looks like.
Oh. I think I gave you like the most dots I could physically give someone without making your other stats trash. I think I gave you 5 dots in appearance, which is like, you're pretty fucking beautiful. Like, you're like the Fabio of bike riders. You know what I mean? Like, you're like a Pantene Pro V ad, but for dudes, and maybe even for ladies. You know, you probably, when you go to like biker bars and shit, you probably get cussed out for it, but you know, you're a vampire, so you beat the shit out of them. And whenever you go to normal bars, women actually approach you about, you know, talking about your hair and stuff like that, and that's normally their pickup line, like, "Oh my god, your hair's amazing," you know, shit like that. So I like to imagine you as like, ooh, actually, you know what, Snake Plissken from Escape New York. You're that dude. There we go, perfect.
Rugged, but way too fuckable.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. All right, Twisting. Let's get your character's introduction. Where's he?
My guy's, he's very spindly, very short, blonde hair. His face looks like it's been broken over the years.
So this was before you turned into a vampire, right?
Yes.
All right.
Smart man, not good with his words.
Excellent. And I guess the last person we need to introduce is Blind.
Yep, save the best for last.
What you got for me?
He's about 6'4", and as it slowly zooms up, you see work boots. Then you see denim overalls.
Canadian tuxedo. Let's go.
You see a white shirt that just has mud stains all over it, and what looks like blood just about everywhere. And he's wearing a straw hat that comes down over his eyes, and in his mouth is just a piece of straw. It looks like it's just completely square, and his features are just like not symmetrical at all.
So you walk into the prince's throne room, I guess. I don't know what the fuck you would call it. Pleasure palace, whatever you want to call it. Sex hut, whatever you want to call it. You all four walk in there. And the moment you walk in there, a guard like puts his hand on, in front of you. And he's like, "You dare come to the prince looking like this? Fucking rap." And he's about to, chew you out when the prince like raises a hand, and like it's like a whip. It's like whoosh, sort of thing, in the air, as sort of like the air goes sort of like cold and electric. He's a super high generation vampire, so he commands respect with his aura and the way that he looks at you. I've been told a name of this. I'm going to look this up real quick so I can get an idea of what he looks like. Oh, here we go.
Does he look like Prince?
It's actually just Prince.
It's actually just...
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
Who is this BDSM lord?
So he's okay. So yes. Okay. So he
The roll 20.
Okay. Yep. So he basically like looks at him and looks at all you and he's like, no, these four are perfect. Don't change anyway. Don't change them at all. They're perfect.
I'm just gobbling down on pizza.
And he's like, you four, come close.
I'm ready.
Come closer. Come closer. Let me get a look at you.
Walks forward and just leans down on his desk and puts his hands down. Or actually, no, he just sits down on the floor.
Put more blood ketchup on my pizza.
He like takes a big whiff of you guys. He's like, ah, yes. 13th generation trash. Just what I asked for.
Thumbs up from me.
Thank you, laddie. I know what I am.
Thank you, mate.
I just stare at this motherfucker.
Now, I have an important mission for you all, and if you succeed, there is a place here in the Camarilla for you all.
Can I get pizza?
What?
You can't even eat it anyway, you fucker.
Shut the fuck up!
Silence, please. I'm trying to tell you something important that will set you up for life. Do you not want that, you stupid 13th generation?
Don't you mean
Serious
life?
apologies, sir. I will quiet down now.
Thank you. So he walks around you all, looking at you up and down. He's like, yes. Right. Can you keep a secret? Actually, it doesn't matter because you'll probably die, but that's besides the point. Can you keep a secret? All of you.
Keep it a secret as well as I can keep pizza.
The secret very well. If not, the person I tell will become fertilizer for my potatoes.
What?
So we've got a vampire that grows food he can't eat, and a vampire that eats food he can't swallow.
Potatoes are for selling. Gets me money.
Right, whatever, it doesn't matter. Here's what I have for you all. There is the daughter of the Giovanni. Sorry, that was my phone. Apparently they have mobile phones in this age. Who knew?
That's when they flip phones.
It happens to the best of us.
The daughter of the Giovanni, Lucetta, has come to New York to believe it. Can you believe it? To see a play of all things. Is she dense? We don't know. Is she stupid? Who knows? But this is an opportunity that we cannot overlook. You 13...
Are you sure she's not here for the pizza?
You're an idiot. Shut the fuck up.
Puts a hand over Lobo's mouth.
I point at the prince and nod vigorously.
This is an opportunity we cannot miss. You're tasked with taking her by any means necessary. As long as you don't break the masquerade, I don't care how you take her. Now, from what I've been told, she has a retinue of very powerful vampires with her. But this is why I sent you 13th generations. You're a bit disposable. And if you prove yourself, well, there's a place here for you next to me.
With pizza.
Shut the fuck up about pizza. I swear to God, if I weren't throwing you into the fire, I would literally throw you into a fire I have in the back room.
Wouldn't be the first time, laddie. Wouldn't be the first time.
Now, do you accept my proposal? Because if you don't, you'll be staked and you'll be sunrised.
If I get more pizza, sure.
Shut the fuck up about pizza.
I throw a
so
piece of
thank you,
steak.
to be sure.
Do we have a
Just
deal?
throw a piece of
Or am I going to have
Of
to
course.
find more?
I just bow
Yeah, sure, why not?
while
I can go
eating
for a little
pizza.
checking.
All right.
So,
So what my intelligence network has picked up is that she's going to go see the Will Rogers Follies. It's down at the exhibition hall, which apparently I think New York might have, because it's New York.
Kinky place, that big exhibition hall. Kinky place.
Now, how you do it is up to you. You have resources that we have here. You can take whatever you like. But men, that's the only thing I won't give you. This is something that you'll have to do and prove yourself for.
I prefer women anyway.
Agreed.
Claudius, so shut the fuck up and let's do this.
Okay. Now get out of here and take that disgusting filth with you.
What
Who are
one?
you talking to exactly?
The pizza. Take it out of my sight.
I just grab it and stuff it in like one of the
I just
pockets in
stuff
my
it in my
denim
mouth, like,
overalls.
just boop, and my mouth is just stuffed like a fucking chipmunk.
My guy just face palms.
All right. So you guys have been given a task to retrieve a what is she? She is a 6th generation vampire, significantly stronger than you. So
Think I can seduce her?
I mean, you can try. She's a Giovanni.
Christ, lad.
So she is. So let me give you a little bit of heads up here for anyone who doesn't know. 6th generation is incredibly strong. You all have, as a 13th generation vampire, 10 blood to spend. You can feed whenever you like if you find humans and that sort of stuff. I believe one type of is it the Giovanni that? Yeah, the Giovanni had the problem with the kiss. Yeah, that's right. So her blood pool I think is like close to 15 or something like that. She's going to be a lot stronger than all of you. She, just so you as players know, she was embraced in 1754. You guys were probably embraced maybe 5 to 6 years ago. So proving yourself here would be very useful. As I said, she has a retinue of 7 people. Their strength is unknown. And what you know is that she's going to be at the exhibition center attending a play. The play, if you want to know more about it, the Will Rogers Follies is a Western musical about steer wranglers. So that's what you need to know. Any questions? And how do you guys prepare for this mission?
Can I join the play?
I mean,
Become an actor.
You probably could, but here's the thing. You would have to be like if that's the way you want to get in, absolutely. I have no problem making that a reality. But that doesn't mean you're going to get access to her. You know what I mean? She's probably going to be in a secluded booth by herself, maybe with a friend or two. But other than that, she is going to be segregated from the rest of the audience and the performers.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Could I become part of the tech crew?
Yeah, if you guys want to work your way in and take on disguises. Now, I believe one of you, I think it was Twisting. I think your guy had 1,000 faces. Obtenebration, not obtenebration. Obfuscate, which is a power that you have as a God, what are they fucking Malkavian? That allows you to take on the appearance of anyone you want. So you could theoretically do whatever you want in that regard. Now, Auspex sees through that, and so does like certain high-level powers. But other than that, like that's pretty much what you guys have. Now, you can take whatever you want equipment-wise with you. So is there anything that you guys really want?
A katana.
Okay.
2 axes and a loincloth.
And some steaks.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Really big axes.
So
I'll take
it's also worth pointing out that there's a little like you're probably going to have to use a little bit of subtlety to do anything in this mission. That's what I recommend, mostly because of
They'll kick our ass, right?
they will fucking destroy you, and this will be a very quick game.
But what if they have really bad rolls and I don't?
We'll see how that goes.
If it looks like we're gonna lose, my character's just gonna use obfuscate and just start making his way towards the anarchs.
Yeah. So let me just try and find the page with all the gear, because there is a gear page in here. Let me take a look here real quick. So yeah, do you want to bring anything in particular, like outfits or anything like that?
I think I have a way to get the outfit.
What kind of show is this exactly?
Musical.
It's a musical about steer wrangling.
All right. Can
Yeah,
I
I
bring
would like
something
it
that
that.
gives me autotune?
No, autotune doesn't
Damn
exist
it.
in the 1990s.
Fuck.
Take a tuxedo.
All right, tuxedo it is.
Yep. All right. So you all can like dress up like that. It shouldn't be too hard to do it. So
Can I have a pizza tie?
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try and become. I'll try and shank one of the tech crew and become one of them.
No worries.
I'm just gonna like I'm gonna try to get an interview, like be a singer or whatever, in the play itself.
You do have a performance stat, so
Oh, probably really bad, isn't it?
it's not that great.
Well, it's close enough.
Shouldn't our most attractive man be the one to get into the play?
I mean,
Musical.
I mean, we can all try to if we really want to, right?
yeah. There's no reason.
I
why you shouldn't
don't
be able
think
to.
that's gonna get us close.
No, as I
And
said,
even if
she'll probably be up in a private quarter, like the little booths that they have above, like the main audience in the play. She'll probably be up in one of those. So
you
Yeah, I
mean
could
like
pro-
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, exactly like that.
yeah. I could probably get us onto like the area where the tech crew is, and basically can jump down from there.
Yeah, so you could like ways of entry include going in as a patron, which is tuxedo going in, no problem, wouldn't be a problem. You can get tickets very easily. The other one would be going in as tech crew. Again, you'd probably have to find someone and take them, and whatever. But
Yep.
they'll be mortal, so it's not even a problem. The other way is coming in as a performer. That shouldn't be too hard, and they're pretty much the main ways of getting in.
Okay, so I'm gonna initially go as a performer, but if that fails, I'm just gonna be like, oh hey, I'm really strong, right? I can do the heavy lifting around here and kill a guy who's like doing the heavy lifting around there.
Okay, you mean like on the tech crew?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be going in as a patron.
Okay, sure. Okay, so and what is so I think we're missing one. Who hasn't said what they're doing yet?
What are you gonna be doing there, Watchman?
As a patron.
As a patron?
Okay, so we got two patrons, two tech crews.
Okay, cool. I like it. So, all right. So you guys arrive at your location. You have a plan. What is the plan that you guys are going to do? How are you going to try and take this woman?
I'm thinking.
Dead,
that's
but
I'm thinking me and Lobo can
Gotcha.
probably jump down and basically try and get her, and
Alright,
then
so
meet up with the two guys.
no,
back.
look, if I succeed the interview and I'm like, one of the people singing, I want you guys to like turn the lights off and I just keep singing and shit like that. So it kind of somehow like distracts her, like that. I just keep singing so well that she'll just keep listening to it even though the lights are off, and you guys just go in for the kill.
I can do that. Yeah.
Work, but we
Or
can
one
try.
of you guys can do that, and I'll be the muscle who goes in for the kill. You know, that's fine.
I can take care of the lights.
Obfuscate and stand outside for the door, laddies. That way, I can make sure she doesn't leave.
Alright,
Oh, you watching?
Alright. Heavy Metal, what are you thinking of doing?
I think if we take a real direct approach, we're all going to die horribly. So, I think
That laddie.
taking her by force should be a second option.
Well, you want to convince her to come with us?
I mean, you know, we could try a honeypot, but
We need to get in there and stake her and drag her back. Neither one of us had celerity.
Look, I want to stake her, but not with a stake. You know what I mean?
Lobos actually does have celerity, so.
Alright.
What's that?
Makes you strong.
Go fast.
Makes you go fast. Real fast.
Oh, I'm pretty fast in bed if you don't want to.
Vampires don't really have sex, so, you know. Unless they want to.
Well, this vampire does.
Makes you Santa.
Honey.
Yeah.
Why do you think you like pizza so much?
Anyway, if we do stake her, you get her out of there, laddie. The only one who's really gonna have to worry about her bodyguards is Kurt over there. Because me and Daddy over here can turn it invisible.
We can march into the crowd there, lad.
do we know anything at all about the bodyguards?
No, I don't.
You know the number.
We haven't
but
done
that's
any
about it.
research, so.
7 of them, and they can kill us all with just their pinkies.
Well, I mean, you assume that.
I can kill them with my penis, don't worry.
We could probably stake her and throw her down and have you guys catch her and run out. That might work.
I think that will work. I kind of plan on getting out of there as soon as possible. But if Lobo can do something about that, I'll think about it.
About what?
We can like I can turn off the lights.
And use celerity to get her out of there, but
You want me
Have
to
the lights
fucking
off.
run in there and grab her, you mean?
we stake her, throw her down to the floor, you grab her, run out of there, bring her to the prince, me and Daddy over there turn invisible, and Kurt does whatever he can do to get out.
Fair enough, sounds like a decent plan. But if I become like a performer, you know, can we change the plan a little bit?
Fucking stage, mate.
Nah, I think it's best for two tech crews and 2 performers.
Look, I'm running as
even
a
if we
patron.
fail as performers, we can still become tech crew.
I don't know.
I can go in as tech crew. I'm going to become a patron so I can wait outside her door.
Close enough, man.
Oh yeah, let's just go with this then.
All right, so what's
So
the plan?
that's their plan.
I want to try to become a performer, and if I don't succeed, we can go with that other plan where I'm either, you know, the patron or tech crew, and we'd like go in, try
Gonna
to.
Yeah, basically I'm gonna
try
be
to
taking
shut
care of
off
the
the
lights and all
lights.
that.
So
And then have Lobo over there, drag her out.
all right, so the plan is you go in as your covers, get seated, do whatever, wait for a moment, crucial moment in time when a distraction is imminent, lights go off, and then what? That's it?
Get Lobo to get her out of there. Me and Daddy over there turn invisible and get out of there while Kurt does whatever he can to escape.
Yeah, but I first want to see if I can't do a performance check to become like a singer.
Okay. Well, I mean, you'll have to de-seat someone in there, and then you'll have to.
Oh yeah,
continue-
sure. And, you know, they'll have a tragic falling down the sewer, breaking their neck with a bunch of blood coming out. You know,
Okay.
so that's fine, right?
Yeah, and then you have to
I can make
convince
them
everyone
convert to Rouser.
as to how you get on the stage and stuff. It'll be fine. You'll work it out.
Yeah, right.
All
I
right.
just do a roll and sing. That's fine, right?
Yeah. Are you gonna
Do
actually
I get a
sing for us?
bonus to my roll if I actually sing?
Sure. I'll give you a dice for that.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
guys, I'm gonna mute Lobo real quick.
probably gonna be pretty bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fun.
Am I supposed to sing something specific like opera or?
Sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Sing about. So we haven't done it yet. Let's fucking get to this point. All right. It's not like it's not like you're just there doing it. That's not how role playing games work, Lebozo. You should know this.
All right.
So,
Okay.
you guys are at the entrance to this place. So you separate, I guess, and you
Yep.
each go your own way. So, how do you set this up? Everyone takes
I
a
go-
seat. So we got what is it? Blind and Twisting. You guys going in as patrons?
Twisting wants to go in as tech
Yeah.
crew.
I'm
Okay.
Jack.
So who's the other patron?
That'd be me.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have got your tickets, and you guys have been seated in the 14th row, and you're kind of like in the middle of the outside. You're not on the outside specifically, but yeah. So you guys walk in. The exhibition hall in New York is really large. It's been outfitted with like I guess Western theme, like all the stagehands, not stagehands, all the people who are helping people to their seats and stuff like that are all being given like steer outfits with like 10-gallon hats and lassos and that sort of stuff on their
What?
on their waistbands and stuff like that. You know, there are people walking around with popcorn. All the patrons are wearing like tuxedos and stuff like that. The Will Rogers Follies is actually one of the most hotly anticipated plays of the early 1990s, and I'm not making that up. This is a real play, by the way. And it's like you're reading like a pamphlet or something like that, or you're listening to people talk. They're talking about how the Engagers are triple threat. They're good looking, they can sing, and they can dance. So everyone's super excited to see this play, and everyone is abuzz with anticipation of the play. Do you guys do anything? Try and mingle with the crowd, anything like that?
Bathroom and use obfuscate.
So you
I
going
want-
to go invisible? Is that what you're doing?
What do I have to?
Sounds like a bad
Yes.
idea.
Yeah.
Because if one of the vampire guards are there, they're gonna spot you from a fucking mile away.
I mean, you can do you, Lobo. Let's see what happens. So,
Can I mingle with the crowd with my amazing singing voice?
I mean, you're going a different
I
way
can-
in, right? So
Well, yeah, I want to go into the back alley, see if one of the singers is smoking,
we'll
and then fucking
go.
kill them.
We'll get to you in a minute. You want to use. So basically, what is your obfuscate level? If you look on your sheet, you can see the disciplines there.
Level 3.
Level 3. Okay. So you have unseen presence. So basically, it's not you going invisible, but people just don't look at you when you walk around. So with experience, a vampire can move around without being seen. Shadows seem to shift and cover him, and people automatically avert their gazes when he passes by. Others move unconsciously to avoid contact with a cloaked creature. Those with weak wills may even scurry away from the area unknowingly, in an unknowledged fear. The vampire remains ignored indefinitely unless someone deliberately seeks him out or he inadvertently reveals himself. So you retain your physical substance, and you must be careful to avoid contact with anything that may disclose your presence. Knocking over a vase, bumping into someone, that sort of thing. Even a whispered word or the scuffling of a shoe against the floor can be enough to disrupt the power. So in order to turn this on, no roll is necessary unless you speak, attack, or otherwise draws attention to yourself.
Alright, I'm not going to do any of that until the plan's in motion.
Yeah. So you just, I guess, mingle with the rest of them. Maybe get some popcorn that you don't touch, that sort of stuff.
Are you talking to me or Kurt?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I mingle with them. I stop by Kurt and say, "Don't look for me, laddie. I'm gonna be somewhere else." I disappear into a bathroom.
Do a line of coke and then come back out. No. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're just gonna wait in the bathroom till the big moment.
So that I'm gonna walk back out and try to figure out where this person we're looking for is.
All right.
Catch anyone, because I'm using the obfuscate thing.
Okay. So you turn it on. You don't even have to like. I guess you like just sort of turn it on with people around, and they just sort of avert their gaze, basically. Like you just sort of disappear from view, essentially.
Pretty much, I do.
People forget you basically instantly. And
Stepping into the hedges.
Yeah. Homer Simpson your way to a victory. Yeah. So yeah, you sort of like wander around. You sort of time your comings and goings through the back way with pertinence, so that you can sort of maybe go up to the VIP section and that sort of stuff, right? Is that where you're heading?
I'm heading up there too.
Yeah, where you?
I'm heading up.
Yeah.
VIP section. Just actually, the show starts. I go out with the crowd and make sure no one touches me. Look to see like the general area of the balcony she's in, and then try to track that down by going back out and through the buildings.
Well, the thing about the balconies is that they're very hard to see from the lower levels, and that's intentional to give people, I guess, privacy more than anything. So you would have to like attempt to find her.
Privacy.
Yeah, privacy, same thing. So let's check in with someone else. Who's the other patron? Is that you, Heavy?
Hello.
Okay. So what are you attempting to do with your when you're in this room? Like the crowd is bustling with anticipation of the play. People are selling popcorn and glasses of wine and fans to keep themselves cool and that sort of stuff.
Kurt's there in a pristine tuxedo.
Mhm.
You know, he's got his hair tied back all nice. It's kind of loose, but he wears it well. You know, he's still got the scruggly, rough beard. He's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 out of 10. All right.
And he's got these thick Ray-Ban sunglasses on. And nobody says shit because he's gorgeous. Look at him. He's got like what, 5 dots? That's
all right.
Impeccable.
So
and I'm going to be schmoozing.
Mm-hmm. So as you're
literally
schmoozing, yeah. So as you're sort of walking around, sort of injecting yourselves into conversation as rich folk tend to do, you see a couple of, I guess, like higher class appearing women of middle age and a little older, sort of looking in your direction and sort of talking to each other at the same time.
I'm going to take notice of that and saunter that direction.
You saunter with gusto, and you can see themselves sort of like prettying themselves up, like straightening their dresses, readjusting their cleavage in anticipation of your arrival.
I'm going straight up to him.
You do so. Do you say anything when you arrive, or do you just stand there? I guess you just stand there and you look at them. What do you?
He instantly becomes hard.
Yeah,
all his blood just everywhere.
Sorry, I'm slightly distracted.
No worries.
I go up to them.
Mm-hmm.
I look at all of them. I say, "Good evening, ladies."
Well, that's a fine howdy you do.
It is indeed.
Mary, charmed. She puts her hand out like the fucking limp-wristed fucking shit that those people do. She's wearing like a silk hand thing glove that goes up to like, I don't know what they call them, but the ones that go up to like, you know, the elbow sort of thing. And on her hand, she has like rings on top of the gloves, if that makes any fucking sense. And she's like a slightly older woman, maybe around 45, 46-ish. She's got her she's got long blonde curly hair, and she's wearing like a white sequence dress with the leg cut on the either side, so that her legs come out of the side of the dress, sort of thing. Do you take her hand, or do you ignore it?
Of course, I do that old gentleman shtick.
Nice, I like it. She giggles and goes a little red when you do that. And the other woman eagerly puts her hand in the same position. She's like, Stephanie. But you can call me Steph if you like.
Sure thing, Steph.
This one is a little older than her. We're talking maybe like early 50s. She has her hair, red hair, sort of done up in like one of those weird like oriental ponytails with like two sticks coming out. She's a little bit bigger than Mary, and she is wearing a matching red dress to her hair color. She's not wearing any gloves, but and she's not wearing any rings either.
Yeah, all of this is really doing it for Kurt.
Oh yeah, he's into the older ones, right? It's like, you don't look like the man who likes to wrestle cows. What would you have any interest in a play like this?
My dear, despite my rugged, good-looking exterior, I am a fine observer of the arts.
A patron of the arts? Well, I never expected something like this. Mary looks at you and is like, oh, where are you seated, fine man?
Oh, I was down on the floor, but
Hush. A man like you? No. We can put you in our little booth upstairs if you like. Oh, yes, no, that would be excellent. Having someone there who's a patron of the arts to talk about, or talk to, sorry. That would be a fine addition to our little booth that we have. They both eagerly nod and expect look towards you for an answer.
of course, I would love to spend my evening with two lovely, sensuous women.
They both start like fanning themselves. With an appearance of 5 dots, you got this shit on lock. Old ladies be damned. You're gonna storm those castles. They start to make their way up to the VIP entrance. And one of the bellboys, he's like, "Oh, sir, you can't sit here." And then it's like, "He's coming with us, and if you don't like it, then you will be fired by the end of the night." And the boy's like, "I really need this job."
I flip him the bird behind the girl's back as I walk up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. He just sort of huffs and closes the felt rope behind you. You've made your way successfully up to the VIP section in this booth. Now, let's go to Lobozo. How are you getting into this, my man? You are not dressed for the occasion by any stretch of the words. So
I'm in a fucking tie with a pizza fucking tie, right?
Oh,
it's fine, right? It's with a pizza tie. It's
so
fine.
you are wearing but you're not entering with a ticket. You're going around the back, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going around the back, being all seeing there's a singer, maybe like a worker, whichever. Maybe both. Maybe I can kill both. You never know.
So yeah, there's a couple of I guess employees, bellboys, what have you, having a fag out the back with a couple of girls dressed in steer outfits, like very skimpy steer outfits with like plastic horns on their heads, and they literally look like if a Halloween costume for like strippers was a cow. That's what they look like. Yeah, I can show you a picture of what I mean by that, because I'm not joking when I say that. So this is for everyone in the chat what this looks like, and you guys can take a look at what I mean by the skimpy outfits.
Oh my!
Yeah, so there's a couple of girls there with like the 80s buffy hair behind them, and they're just complaining about how cold it is out here. Some of them were a couple of them were in jackets, but the stagehands are just sitting there having a cigarette with them.
All right, so I'm just gonna be walking along the alley, looking for some assistance, being like, "Oh, oi, hey, I'm gonna pretend to be drunk."
Yeah.
and be all like, "Hey, you guys know how to sing, right? I've been looking for some pointers for my singing. I can't do anything right. Like, it's so annoying."
So one of the bellhops will come over to you and be like, "Sir, this is an entrance for employees only. I can take you to the front if you like."
Well, I just want some pointers on my singing, mate. Like, I'm horrible. I want some pointers. Do you know?
Can I see your ticket, sir?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
Your ticket to the show. That's why you're here. Yeah?
What show?
What do you mean, what show? The Will Rogers Follies, of course.
The Will Rogers Follies on? Why did no one tell me?
I mean, you're in a tuxedo. I assume you're here for it. Are you not?
Look at my tie. Does it look like I'm here for fucking... Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
So I'm going to have to ask you to go to the front entrance if you'd like to enter.
Look, mate. I've had a couple drinks, and I just want to know if my singing is any good. I just want to know if you can give me some pointers on what's wrong with it, because I know nobody likes it. All right.
So he's gonna look at his friend and sort of like do like a head tilt, and he's gonna sort of nod and stamp his cigarette out and walk inside, and he's like, "Sure, I will listen to your." He looks back at the girls like, "Singing voice, if you like, whatever makes you happy, sir." So, would you like to sing?
Right.
Is that what's happening here?
Okay, so this is
Charisma.
a favorite of yours.
Yeah. So down the bottom, there are two dice pools, attribute and ability. So there are two boxes here. So in one, I need you to put in the attribute section. I need you to put charisma. In the second one, I need you to put performance. And then when you've done that, you can click the little dice next to it. There's no addition unless you sing. Are you going to sing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now's your time to sing. So go ahead, Lobo. Sing for
Can
the
you put
people.
like a warning or something for everybody listening? Because this is going to be terrible.
Warning, if you're faint of heart,
I
turn
can't wait.
away
This is
now.
great.
Lobo, go
Sing
ahead.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Let's see how you go.
All right. I'm going to sing with the accent on. So, all right. All right, sorry.
Yeah, he's just
We've
sort of like,
known each other for so long. You know the rules, and so do I. There's some more stuff to this song I forget, but there's some stuff I wanna sing. And yeah,
Give you up, never gonna let you down.
around, never gonna run
Around and desert you.
never gonna
Never
make
gonna
you
make you
cry,
cry.
never gonna
Never gonna
say
say
goodbye,
goodbye.
never gonna run
Never
around and desert you. Yeah.
Nice, good stuff. I give you -2 dice. No, not really. I'll give you 1 extra dice for that. It was
That's
pretty.
exactly what I wanted.
You basically rickrolled people, so I'm not going to give you 2 minutes. So yeah, click the dice pool, add 1 to the modifier, and for the difficulty, leave it at 6.
I don't know how to use these character sheets. You know,
I just explained it to you. So dice
I
pool's
might
down the
have not
bottom.
been listening.
I can tell. Go to the very bottom of the sheet, right? Scroll all the way down. Do you see the thing that says dice pools?
Yeah, dice
Okay.
pool, strength, dexterity,
Attribute.
stamina, charisma.
Attribute, charisma, ability, performance. Click
Charisma,
the little
ability,
dice
performance.
icon next to it.
Performance promoted.
And then it'll come up with
There
a
it
pop-up
is.
box, and it'll say
Okay.
addition, put a 1 in there,
+1. Boom.
and then the next
Ah,
one will
shit.
be 6.
+1.
The difficulty will be 6 after that. You don't need to put the plus in there, just put a 1.
6. Oh, okay, just 1. And 6. Difficulty 6.
2 successes.
Is that good?
Yes. We got there, guys. We got there. So he sort of like starts going. You know what? The girls will sort of like. He's sort of sitting there, just like, you know, scratching his chin, and some of the girls will come over, and the 2 girls will come over and be like, "You're actually not that bad." And at that moment, the door will open, and 2 big buff security guys will come out and be like, "Sir, we're gonna have to ask you." And then the girls are like, "Oh, fuck off. God damn it. You're ruining a good moment here." Now,
Good.
Oh, thanks. I'm really embarrassed about my singing.
no, there's no need to be embarrassed. With a little bit of work, you could even be a single threat.
Oh, you think so? Oh my god, thanks.
Like, totally.
Listen, it might be a little presumptuous, but, well, I'm all for helping people come in. And the other girl's like, "Linda, what are you doing?" It's like, shut the fuck up, Cindy. Seriously, bitch, I will slap you. she turns back to you, and she's like, "Listen, my instructor is actually here tonight. He helps me get ready, you know, run through the crescendo, that sort of stuff. Would you like to come backstage with me? Heaven forbid these security guys could actually let you pass, but you could come with me, and we could, I don't know, both run through the crescendo."
Oh my god, this is my dream come true.
Well, I'll have to, save the pun here, steer you in the right direction.
Alright, I'd love you to. Thanks a lot.
I'm Cindy, by the way, and this bitch over here is Linda.
I'm Lobo. I know it's a strange name, but my parents didn't really give me a choice, you know.
Oh, that's fine. I know a girl named Ford.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't really
It's a
like her.
legal name. Oh my god.
All right.
She should get it changed.
So as you're making your way in, Twisting, how are you going about your entrance here, man?
For me, I think, would any of the like tech people be hanging around like out back, you know, also on a cigarette break?
There's probably a couple of guys that are like moving.
A second out back on the other side of the building.
Well, there's probably a loading dock area region where you guys like on the other side, right? Because it's like, you know, it'd be pretty big.
And you hear the faint singing of being rickrolled.
Yeah, there's probably like multiple like arenas or whatever in this place. So you know, you could. There's probably like you know, you go around the side, around the parking entrance. And you see a couple of guys. You see a guy going from a truck, carrying a duffel bag on his shoulders, walking into the back of the first staff entrance that you see here.
All right, can I go after him?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
All right, I put my hand on his shoulders and say, "Hello there, lad. I'm Daddy O'Hare, and I'm gonna fucking shank you."
He's like, I'm sorry, what?
And then it bite his neck.
He's okay. So you do the kiss on him. All right. Yeah, that's no problem.
Yep. I
So-
take his clothes and I dump him in the harbor.
Yeah. So basically, he sort of turns around and gets shocked a little bit as you do this, and he tries to fight you a little bit, but he's a fucking mortal, right? He's a mortal. They're about as useful as a cock-flavored lollipop. They're basically cattle to you guys. So you pull his neck aside and drink deep. You reach a state, or you I don't know what they actually call it. I forget now, but you reach that orgasmic state that feeding gives you, as well as your victim here. Now, do you take the normal amount of blood, or do you drain him and kill him? How do you do this?
I'd rather throw him in the harbor and let him drown.
I'm sorry, what? Say that again?
I'd rather throw him in the harbor and just let him drown.
Okay, so you're going to take him to the harbor now? There's
Yeah,
no
like, didn't you say there was like a port out back?
Yeah, but there's no way that like you could dispose of a body around here. That's the thing. You could. So basically, what's going to happen is you feed on him. He's going to pass out, and he's going to forget everything that happened in the past 10 minutes, right? So there's no chance of you being found out by him or anything. That's kind of like it's the secret vampire bullshit, so that they can feed and never be. And never have the victim be like, oh shit, that was a fucking vampire. Like, feeding without killing is a general way of doing it. Killing someone is more likely to break the masquerade than it is to not kill them. So, but you can feed on him. He'll pass out from, over orgasming, like, basically. It's not a sexual thing, it's just a mind thing. And you can take his clothes, take his rucksack or whatever he's got, and you can, if you want, enter without a problem.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so you walk in, and it is as you imagine. It's kind of hectic right now. There's backstage of this place. There's a lot of people getting dressed. There's a lot of people putting on makeup. There's a lot of people chatting and just sort of going over lines. There's tech crew running around. Some climbing up to the rafters and some, working, going over the list for the lights and the sound and stuff like that. Where do you want to go? Like, what's your direction here?
I want to go to the rafters where I can kind of control the lights, so that way I'm easily able to kill them when the moment comes.
Okay, so the light controls are not in the rafters, but the rafters is mostly there to do like rope pulleys and stuff like that, and help change scenes and whatnot. The actual controls for the lights, there's like an observatory part. That you can go to. It's like up the back of basically the entrance to the place. Above that is where they control sound and where they control the actual light controls and stuff like that. But over here, they're going over their cues. So there's like a piece of paper with like cues and stuff like that written on it that a guy is sort of directing all the stage hands to do. So if you wanted to make your way over there, you theoretically can, no problem. You have the
sure.
You basically imagine this as like Hitman, right? You put on the costume and no one bats an eye unless you sort of, talk to them and like, hey, who the fuck are you? That sort of stuff. Like, you shouldn't have a problem unless you interface with people.
All right, then I'll try and make my way over to the light control area and try and take up station there.
Now, did all you guys decide on like a point in the play when the shit's gonna go down, or like how did you guys want to do like something to alert everyone?
When we hear robots singing
clearly during close to the finale, like come on, why wouldn't we do it then, right?
Because you want to see a play. Yeah, all right, fair. So, I mean, you guys have like a there is
like
probably...
cock block finale,
you guys probably had like a set list or something like that, or like a play handbook or guidebook or something like that that goes through like, you know, what each of the performers are in each scene and that sort of stuff. And you would have been given that with your ticket, so you could have planned this ahead of time. Is there a particular scene near the end that you wanted to go for?
Usually, I'm pretty sure we agreed on to like when Lobo gets on stage and starts to sing is usually the point where we cut the lights.
Yeah,
and we
because
let
I'm
Fang
drunk,
go.
I'll just force my way on stage and jump up to like where the chick is sitting. You know?
Yeah.
Is this anything like a production of Cats?
It's a play. It's a you know.
It's like, have you ever seen Oklahoma? It's kind of like Oklahoma in a way, like musical.
Yeah, it's a musical. Everyone's mic'd, sort of thing. It's a pretty cool event. So yeah. So
Since I'm a vampire, I don't need to be mic'd. I'll just sing so loud everybody hears me.
Yeah.
so I mean, there's no real problems here. If you like, what are you asking exactly? What type of question are you wanting answered here?
Well, I mean, I figured it was like the 90s, and I didn't know if they were doing some sort of weird stage thing where the cows come into the audience and harass the people.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Lobo.
I pressed the wrong thing.
Yeah, I get it. It's fine. No, there's I mean, I've never seen this play before, right? So
Same.
I couldn't tell you. What sort of opportunities are you looking for here?
Well, like when a new area is introduced, like let's say you know like how the drapes get folded over and then they get parted for the next scene. Basically, that happens, but I'm there for some fucking reason. This big bulking dude is drunk and singing, and
Well,
then all
I
of a sudden,
mean-
boom, the lights turn out, and I'll just jump across the fucking area, you know, get the bitch, and we all ambush them, you know.
Okay. I mean, you have celerity. You can run fast, but you won't be able to. Maybe celerity does let you do that. I'm not sure. Let me just check that out. I've never played with
Please?
celerity, so I don't know.
I mean, doesn't he also have potence as well?
What was that?
Doesn't Lobo also have potence?
He does, yeah.
So couldn't that make it work?
Yeah, I just want to make sure if there's like a roll that he needs to make the jump here. Let me just double check this stuff.
All right.
Okay, jumping. So it's based on your strength. So you can add potence to strength. What is your potence, Lobo?
What's potence?
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's in the discipline.
What's discipline?
Okay.
Oh wait, I see it. Potence is 2.
Okay. So your strength is 3. So your total strength is 5. Yeah, you can jump pretty fucking far. So basically what's going to happen here, when you go to jump, you're going to be rolling strength plus athletics. So you'll be rolling basically 8 dice. And the difficulty was probably going to be like a 7 or an 8. It is a long jump, yeah. He'll be jumping from the stage up into a VIP booth, essentially. So yeah. I guess the whole point is you guys are going to be waiting on Lobo to get into the appear on stage. Is that the
Yes.
yeah? Okay.
I'm waiting for lights to go out, so yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a play, like stage light, like there's going to be stage lights and stuff like that, but the crowd lights are going to be off, essentially. There is going to be like courtesy lights for the VIP booths, but not a whole. They're going to be very dim, essentially. Okay, so everyone's in their positions. Lobo, you've been sort of dragged backstage. What did I say your name was? Did anyone
My
remember?
name's Lobo.
No, fucking Jesus. The girl that you were with. It was Linda.
Celine
and
or something like that.
Cindy,
Linda.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Cindy, yeah.
So Cindy drags you backstage and she's like, okay, this is Brett. He is my coach.
Hi, Brett. Oh my God. Yes.
Cindy, what the fuck have you brought me? He's like, oh, don't be like that, Brett. This is, Hobo. He's going to be, I guess, going through the, helping you. He wants to learn how to sing, and he had a pretty good voice. Give him a taste here, Hobo.
When no strangers to love, or whatever I was singing.
It's like,
You know the rules, and so do I.
Voice of an angel, don't you think? It's like, you don't have the face of a performer, but you might be a single fret if you're lucky.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
I like
so
that.
We're going to go through crescendo. So I need you to follow after me. And Cindy, you know how to do this, but for Hobo's sake. By the way, that is a very unfortunate name.
Well, it's close to my name. It's Lobozo, but Lobo. But it's basically that, right? You can call him Hobo. I don't care.
Very well. I will continue to call you Hobo. I need you to follow after me. Mommy, mama, 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 mama. Do that for me.
Mommy, mama, 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 mama.
Good. I like it. This time, I want you to remove the anguish from your voice. Can you do that for me?
All right.
Okay. Mommy, mama, 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 mama.
Mommy, mama, 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 mama.
Better, yes. Now, I want you to remove your childhood problems from your voice. Do you think you can do that for me?
All right.
Okay. Now, after me. Mommy, mama, 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 mama.
Mommy, mama, 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 mama.
Oh my god. The single threat might be realistic within this one.
Oh my god.
Oh. Cindy, you've brought me a diamond in the rough. Let's get another performance roll from you here.
Shit.
I'll give you a +2 on this for following along. So let's go same roll as before. Difficulty 6, with a +2. So instead of a
okay, 1, 2, 3, 0 successes, right? No, same as last. Yes.
2 successes. All right, not bad, not bad.
God damn, lad.
All right, cool. So let's swap on over to I think it was Heavy. Your character, Kurt Wilder, is sitting in the room, and you're basically like, imagine you're in the middle chair, and you have these two old ladies sort of like draped on you. Like one of them's got like her head like in your lap, like hand up, like dragging her fingers through your beard, and the other one's sort of just like, you know, wrapped an arm around your shoulder, and they're just fawning over you basically. Because, you know, vampires ooze sex appeal. Yeah, and they're just like, my husband doesn't do anything like that. What did you call it again?
Finger banging.
Finger banging? Is that French?
Yeah, it's named after French philosopher Finger Bong.
My, what a time to be alive. And the fact that you can do both of us at the same time is just unbelievable. And the other one's just like, if only we could smoke in here. I would go for a cigarette so badly.
Please, you ladies are already smoking.
Oh, stop. Well, the play's about to start. Now, Kurt. Can I call you Kurt? Curdy. I'm going to call you Curdy because you're so... What is this one about?
Cows, I believe.
You're right. It does seem a little dull in compared to the night's performance already. How about this? When the lights go down, how about we get a little more sorted in here?
Alright, yeah.
He's just like, fuck it, man, whatever, I'm down. It's like, good. So, both women put their hand on your thighs. Now, as a vampire, you need to actively spend blood in order to make your junk function. And the problem with the way that vampire junk functions is that you basically have to spend blood in order to allow yourself to feel again, if that makes any sense, right? So in order for you to do that, you spend the blood, and it opens up your senses. It opens up your smell, taste. It allows you to feel things on your skin again, and it will allow you to gain an erection. The problem with that is that when you finish, you will, finish with blood instead of other things. But it's up to you, depending on how far you want to go. Now, you are here for a reason, not just to bang gilfs. So it's up to you what you want to do. But we join you as the lights go dim. What is your plan here? Are you going to continue mixing with these sordid old ladies, or are you going to try and find your victim?
Yeah, while they're trying to make it happen, I'm gonna turn on one of my powers of protein. The Eyes of the Beast.
Oh, okay. Let me just read this up real quick. Eyes of the Beast. A vampire sees perfectly well in pitch darkness, not requiring a light source to notice details even in the darkest basement or cave. A vampire's beast is evident in his glowing red eyes, a sight sure to disturb most mortals. A character must declare his desire to call forth the eyes. No roll is necessary, but the change requires a full turn to complete. While manifesting, the character suffers 1+ difficulty to all social rolls. With mortals, he takes, unless he takes steps to shield his eyes. Sunglasses are the simplest solution. But you are wearing sunglasses, so...
Good thing I'm that douche that wears sunglasses inside.
That's true. That's true. So, you activate the Eyes of the Beast. Spend a blood... Wait, does that require blood? Let me just check. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. No blood required. So your eyes glow an eerily red. And if anyone's paying real close attention through your sunglasses, it can be seen a little bit, but not really. Now, you can see perfectly fine in the dark. Like, it's sort of like... have you ever seen those movies where they like follow the perspective of like the dogs or whatever, and they always have like that sort of weird sort of haze around the outside? It's a little like that. Like, your eyes sort of go like sort of... They're very poignant. The pupils dilate and they turn wide to let in as much light as they can. And your vision sort of blurs around the edges a little bit. But it's sort of red. Everything is sort of red. You see red everywhere.
So I'm Predator.
I mean, it doesn't let you see like heat or nothing. It's just like you can see perfectly fine in the dark.
Good enough. Alright, I'm gonna look around for anyone matching the description of female with like 7 bodyguards.
Okay. Give me a awareness/perception roll, please. So if you scroll to the bottom of your thing, attribute will be perception, and ability will be awareness. And you don't get... the reason you can make this is because you have the Eyes of the Beast. So you don't get any benefits there. The difficulty will be a 7.
And where is that difficulty going?
So when you click roll, it'll say mod, and make sure it's 0, click OK, then also ask for the difficulty.
Just to confirm that was...
It was 7, yes. Okay, 2 successes. Not bad. So yeah, you're looking around, and she is on the other side of the hall, basically. So there's 2 sides of the hall, and there's 4 VIP booths on either side. She's in the second one from the front, and she has there is 2 girls in the booth, and one matches the description of the Giovanni daughter, Luretta. I can't fucking say her name. It's so weird. It's such a weird name. The short black hair and the black lipstick and all that sort of stuff. Her friend is I guess the polar opposite of that. It's almost like a Snow White, not a Snow White, but like an Elsa looking motherfucker. That's the only way I'd describe her. Like bright blue dress with blonde, like stark blonde hair, and she is adamantly talking, like very, sort of vibrantly. She's using her hands and that sort of stuff to talk, and Rosetta's just sitting there, just like nodding, very dryly, I guess, for the most part, at whatever her friend is saying. There's 3 guards behind her in the darkened room, but you can see them perfectly fine. And that's all you see. But you have found her. And one of the old ladies will sort of reach up and say, "How can you see anything in the dark, Kurt, with those sunglasses on?" She'll reach for your sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
They
rather
sort of
forcefully.
like fall off of you, and they're just like, Kurt, what's wrong? The play's about to start.
I'm sorry, ladies. I need to, as the Dutch say, bleed the lizard. I shall return shortly.
If you weren't so attractive, I would say that's disgusting.
I mean, so are the Dutch.
Is this invitation for us to follow?
Yes, wait 5 minutes and go directly into the men's bathroom.
I'll be in the second stall. Yeah, all right, I'll say that, Farrell. So as you leave, the blonde-haired lady will turn to the fiery red hand and is like, "He's so dreamy. I bet he pees like an Adonis." And we get you sort of walking out. From where you are in the light fixture area twisting, there's a gentleman up there with you who's operating the light fixtures and stuff like that. You can see Kurt leaving his VIP booth that he has gotten into. And, the guys next to you giggling. He's like, we see a lot of that over here. Like, guys I've seen a guy bend what I can only assume is either his daughter's best friend or a very underage prostitute over that railing and just fucking slam it in her. I've seen that shit, man. There's some stuff that I've seen up here. I mean, look at that one over there. And do you look where he's pointing?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a man who's sitting there, and he's sort of coyly looking around, and he pulls like a hamburger out of like a McDonald's hamburger out of his backpack, and he's like in the VIP section, and he's just stuffing his face with fast food. And he's like, I wonder what the fuck his story is. He comes to the exhibition hall to eat fast food. I can't believe this guy.
Lives like a king, he eats like shit.
Or maybe his wife only lets him eat with the silver platter, and over here he gets to stuff his face like a commoner. Hell, I can't even imagine what that'd be like. Not eating burgers? Poof. That's not a life I want. And he's like, oh shit. And he slides like the main light fixture on as a man at the front comes in and is like, y'all seen any of my steer around here? And, it's a lot of shit like that. And like, as 6 cowgirls come out and, they're moving their head from side to side, like kind of imitating cows, and they're all going, as they're coming out. I don't know what the fucking play is about. I'm just gonna make this shit up as we go. So,
Morphic cowgirls.
yeah.
Oh
Now-
yeah.
Is
Watchmen.
this a Japanese play?
Yeah, it is.
Just wait for the tentacles, guys.
No, it's not. It's not a Japanese play at all. It's not. So
Man,
Watchmen.
us- dude.
You said you activated your obfuscate, right? Your Cloak of the Shadows, was it? No, Unseen Presence. That's what you used, yeah.
Could use.
What was that? Sorry.
That's what you said I could use.
Yeah, you could use it. Yeah. So where are you? You're in the crowd still down below. No, you snuck upstairs to find the VIP section, yeah.
Yes, I snuck upstairs to track her down.
Now, in the time, you've which side did you want to go on, left or right? Now, you probably did see Kurt Wilder go up on the right hand side. So perhaps you'd want to see if you could go up the left, cover the most ground. Are you saying
Going with
anything?
those two.
Okay.
No, just in my head, I'm going. I don't know why he's going with those two women.
Everyone's got
But-
their ways of going up.
They're kinks.
So what are you doing? Are you heading left or right?
I am going left.
All right. So this is a little back in time, basically before the play started. You make your way upstairs, you know, doing the thing where like a dude will be coming down the stairs, and you just sort of like sidestep and just wait for him to pass and keep going up. You see a guy like basically got like almost like a normal man's backpack sort of thing that he pulls out of his shirt, and he's just like, and he opens it up and he's like takes a big whiff of the bag. He's like, finally that bitch, I can eat whatever I want at the theater. And he zips it up again and like, you know, opens the door to his VIP room and goes in.
The British side of me is going, disturbing.
Disturbing.
And the Irish side, I hope you have some cut up potatoes in there. You know how potatoes are for your diet. An essential part.
Yeah. Fucking Lobo keeps leaving. I don't know why.
He's clicking everything, probably.
Yeah.
Does this button do?
Yep. So you make your way up to the balcony hallway, and sure enough, you find a room that is heavily guarded. There are 4 gentlemen out the front of this room, and you know they're all of different sizes. Not like fucking hulking big dudes or whatever. And none of them, like, all of them are sort of looking around, you know, with their sunglasses on still. None of them actually look at you, though, so.
In my head, this must be the place. Signal. But if one of those fuckers opens the door, flash. Well,
Are you talking out loud? Because the moment you talk out loud is the moment you break your...
this is in my head to the British part, and he's just like, well, this should be fun. The most fertilizer.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last part. Something about fertilizer?
So I made the joke how my guy uses dead bodies as fertilizer, and the British side was saying, fertilizer.
Why would you use dead bodies when you can use something else?
Oh, dead
That is
bodies.
batshit insane.
Yeah. So, yeah. Are you trying to get in there? Like, how are you doing this? Because no one is opening the door or anything like that, so... Are you just going to
Get
wait
in.
out the front?
Gonna wait,
Mhm.
but I'm stakes, and I'm going to quickly check to make sure that they're in a position I can grab them quickly.
You mean like in the hall? Well, it's a hallway basically. There's another room further down. Like you could probably enter into another room, another VIP room, pretty easily if you wanted to. I don't think those.
Whatchamacallit go down?
What was that?
Skate thing go down
I'm sorry. You're like
from interacting.
I can't. Oh wait, what are you saying? Oh yes,
You said if I interact with things, my obfuscate thing would go down. So
yes,
that would ruin what I want to do.
Yes, most likely.
No, how many people are in that other room, so I can't consistently say that I can take them down and make sure they don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So what do you do then? Do you wait in the hallway? Do you go back down and turn off your obfuscate and come up normally? Like there are things you can do.
Up normally, there might be a boy going, "You can't go up there, sir."
Well, I mean, you could just walk down the stairwell. Imagine like a sort of like a curved one. So you could come down like halfway down the stairwell, turn off your obfuscate, and then come back up.
Go to the room just past this one.
So you want to go into the very first one?
Wait, is that the one where? Is that the one where I saw the guy with the backpack going?
No, that was in the third room.
Just past, like either. I want to go either before or right after.
Yeah. So
targets in.
So there's she's in the second room, second to the first, right? So there's 4 rooms, right? If number 1 is the closest to the stage, she's in the second room. The guy with the hamburger's in the third room.
Oh, go down the stairs and go in the third room. Yeah.
Okay. So you walk back down the stairs. You disable your unseen presence. And you make your way up. Now, the guards sort of look at you quizzically as you come up, but you stride with, I guess, a direction that you're going to. Do you make any attempt to like talk to the guards or anything like that?
Just raise a hand and point out the door I'm going to.
They just nod and let you do that, I guess. You walk over to the third room, open the door, and head in. Now, do you do it silently to avoid attention of the man inside the room?
Yes. I don't want him yelling.
Okay. So let's get from you a dexterity stealth, please. Do you have subterfuge, actually?
Let me double check. I think I do. I have 2 dots in subterfuge.
Okay, so give me a dexterity subterfuge. Difficulty 6. So, in your dice pools down the bottom there, that's all you need to do. Just put dexterity and then ability, subterfuge, and then click the roll button next to it. And after that, it'll come up with a mod. Keep it at 0, and then the second one will be 6. Yep. 4 successes. Yeah, absolutely no problems. Yeah. You guys haven't rolled a single one since we started. This isn't how we play Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, right when I roll down to the line, it's just, everything you just rolled is 1.
Yeah. What? As soon as the combat starts, it's gonna be ones all over.
Yeah. You guys are doing real good. So keep up this shit, and you'll have no problems. I don't think.
I shouldn't have gotten the 4 successes now. It's gonna bite me later.
Yeah. So yeah, you're stealthy as a snake. You sneak in there, close the door very silently behind you, and the man's just like, he's like hyping himself up. He's got like the burger box in his hand. He's like sniffing. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to devour the shit out of you. Double bacon back with cheese. Oh, if my wife knew that I was eating you, golly, I would be in so much trouble." And he like slowly opens it up and he sniffs and he's like, "Oh,
quite disgusting." That's in my head, by the way. I don't say that out loud.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
the British person.
Yeah. So, what is your attempt here? Do you want to try and like get across to the other side? Do you want to like maybe turn on your obfuscate again, or your unseen presence again, and sort of maybe jump across, or like what are you doing here?
Do exactly that. I want to get in the room with the lady so I can be prepared to give her some steak and chuck her down to Lobo.
So the goons are one thing, right? The goons are definitely one thing. The problem with what you're attempting to do here is from what you've been told, she is a very powerful vampire. Sixth generation is nothing to balk at, all right? So you're going to be rolling... you're not going to be rolling anything, but she's going to be rolling against you. I just want to double check if I know if this is right. Okay, so... okay, so... Let me just make sure I'm seeing this right.
The roll I just made, say she has to beat 4 successes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Okay.
To mess everything up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get you to roll for me wits plus alertness. And this is because you're going to be making a jump here. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to make the jump. This is to decide whether or not you can keep, because basically any sound that you make, right? Any sound that you make whatsoever in this is going to be what gives you away. Now, the difficulty for this is going to be 7. So this is you jumping across.
Any mod?
No, no mods. So this is you jumping across, right? So if you fail this, you will make a sound, and you will be made obvious.
Well, guys, are you ready for everything to go bad?
What the fuck?
Yo, you sneaky AF, dude.
By the gods,
'cause I
old
have to-
and new, my boy, you are a Jesus.
2 voices in my head. Right as the other's about to make the sound, one just takes over.
Yeah.
Just slams it down.
So hard.
Yeah.
Going to get, like, no lube. That's what's about to happen to me soon.
So here's the thing, right? You're like, imagine, have you ever seen those videos where like, people pretend to be invisible, but to everyone else, right? And they just sort of walk around doing whatever they want, like waving their hands in front of people and, you know, like doing a little jig in front of them and that sort of shit. So this is what this unseen presence does, right? You basically just, you can do that sort of shit. You can play pranks on people until the point you interact with them. So you can, you know, give someone the bird right in front of their face, like a cop or whatever, and he would just sort of like not look at you or whatever when it's happening. So we get this fucking ridiculous scene. Like the audience is basically just like of this movie is watching this thing play out, right? This guy is just like behind you, just fucking devouring this burger like he's you know, making love for the first time. And you're just like trapeze artist jumping across this fucking gap, no bigger than like half a meter or whatever, right? So very easy jump to make. But you're like in a tuxedo with like little tails sticking out the back, and
With, like, tassels coming down.
yeah, exactly. You've got like a little bow tie. Your hair's slicked back. You look like a fucking like a secret agent basically right now. And here's the thing, like everyone's like, you know, in a video game or whatever, people be looking up and like, oh my god, that man's gonna kill himself. He's gonna break his neck. But in this one, everyone's just completely ignoring the absolute shit out of you. You land with the gracefulness of a swan, yeah, man, you're fine. Not a peep has been heard from you. You're doing absolutely well. Yeah, well played. Congratulations.
I made that.
Yeah, you did. You did. Congratulations on that.
Oh, I get screwed later.
You are basically that orc that basically stole himself out of existence. This is how good you did.
I'm tooth snatcher.
Tooth snatcher. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I pull a tooth out of my pocket and look at it for you, and in my head for you, mentor.
Kiss it. Put it back in your teeth. Okay.
Put it back in my mouth.
So you can sit there perched. You sort of slide off. You're in the balcony in the VIP section now. God, I keep forgetting how to pronounce. This is called Loretta. Lustretta, Lucerita. There we go. Said it right. Lucerita is sitting there, just being like, I've heard some good things about this one. Apparently, they had very lengthy classes to pretend to be cows. Can you believe it? Mortals, which are essentially cattle, pretending to be cows. The irony doesn't escape me. And the girl next to her is basically just like, you know what? We should go backstage and maybe see if we can turn one of these guys. What do you think? Would it be fun to have like a little lackey that can sing and dance for us, like a jester? And Lou Soretta is just like, you're right, that would be amazing. Aside from the fact that Papa doesn't like it when I bring home strays. It's like, well, maybe I can keep him. I mean, I don't have to go home with you. So they're basically just having a conversation about like the stuff. Yeah. There are two guys in the room with you. And they're just sort of like standing by the door, doing the things where they cross their arms, Both of them have stakes. Like you can see the outline of a stake on them pretty easily. And they do have pistols as well.
Fat chance that's going to do anything to me right now.
Yeah.
So I stake without making noise and wait for the cue.
Mm-hmm. So you take your stake out? Is that what you're doing?
Stake and waiting for the time.
Okay. All right. So Lobo, you're like, mama, 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 mama.
I'm like, na 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 na.
Fantastic, my boy. Listen, we have a show to put on, and I want you to sit right here next to the stage and witness everything that professional actors have to do. This is a first-hand experience, my boy. You're not going to find anything else like this out there.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
So, sit with me and I'll explain what's going on. And, he's doing the thing where he has his hand by his side and he's like biting his nails a little bit as he's watching, the play perform. The girls come off sweaty and they start changing their clothes. Basically, so if anyone's been backstage at a musical before, like clothes changing happens very quickly.
Yes, it does.
And they have like helpers basically putting new clothes on them. But in terms of like, there's a lot of like, if you're backstage, you do see a lot of like actors, female actors and male actors in their underwear and that sort of stuff. And it's pretty normal sight back there to do that sort of stuff. And basically all that sort of like happening around you, like actors are changing and sets are being moved in and out behind you. Are you looking for any, like, what is an opportune moment for you here, Lobo? You muted if you're trying to talk, Lobo.
So I thought I was unmuting myself, so I'm sorry. So, all right. The play just like, they just finished this really good part, they were just really loud.
Yeah, they're singing about they're singing about like branding steers. They're just like, and I stuck that hot pike in the back of my steer, and then like he jams it into a girl's butt, and she's just like, ooh. you know, that sort of thing. And everyone in the crowd sort of has a giggle or whatever. You know,
Lights turn down.
yeah, the
And
lights
then
turn down.
and the lights start going up, and then just all of a sudden, I just rush onto the stage.
Yeah, there's a
and
man
I
who's
just start.
there's a man who's standing next to you. He's getting ready. He's just like,
Yeah, I just knock him, just like boom, punch him, and go on the stage instead of him.
yeah. So you punch this mortal in the face as hard as you can. His neck,
Because I'm so excited.
his neck like twists and snaps. Like his head like literally pivots around his neck, and he's just like, and he falls to the ground like dead as fuck. And Brett just sort of like drops like whatever he was holding, like a studio, like a piece of paper or something. He was fidgeting when he's just like, "Oh my god, you're a brute!" And you rush on the stage, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you know the up in the light fixtures area, Daddy O'Hare. That's who's up there, right? Yeah.
Yep.
You basically like you see the man who like it's like, all right, main light, the actor's up there now. Turn it on, and he like flicks up the light, and you see Lobo like come screaming out onto the set, and he's like. So everyone in the crowd like starts murmuring. It's like, what? This isn't in the what I expected. I've seen this 5 times, and I've never seen anything like that. Let's get a performance roll from you, Lobo, just to see how well the crowd likes it. Because
what do I get?
Maybe they start clapping, and maybe they don't. I don't know. Give us a bit more.
Dude, I didn't expect you to ask that. Fuck.
Come on.
Yo, you want those dice? You gotta work for those dice, motherfucker.
Do it. Come on.
I'm giving you 0.
And I will always love you, and you will suck on these nuts.
Alright, I'll give you a 1 there. That was...
Yeah, alright, good. Excellent.
You brought in
So
testicles.
what's the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be an 8. You get a +1.
Oh, I called it. 0 success.
You didn't botch, but you didn't succeed. So everyone starts murmuring. It's just like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be up there." It's like, "Boo!" There's a streaker on the stage, and on the like you see basically like the man on the ground's just like twitching, and 2 security guards run up from either side, and they start like running towards you, like to tackle you off the stage. And you know what? While you're up in the set room, right? Luceretta is basically just like, "Come on, let's leave." And the two security guards behind you nod, and they like sort of open the door to get up. So things are gonna slow down now. Let's get a let's get a initiative roll from all of let's get an initiative roll from all of you guys to see who in the party acts first. Okay.
Where's initiative?
So initiative is your dexterity. It's a D10 plus your whatever points you have in dexterity. So just roll 1d10 plus. If you have 4 dots in its dexterity, it's 4. If you have 3, it's 3. That sort of thing.
1, 2, 5.
No. Yeah. So just roll a d10 plus whatever it is. So.
There we go. 13.
So, /R.
Yeah, you just gotta do a /R space 1d10 plus whatever.
5.
All right. So we got a Lobo is 13. Daddy O'Hare is a 5. Kurt, we're missing you. And
Jones is 9.
So yeah, heavy. When you're ready, roll right /R space 1d10 plus, I think yours is 4. Yeah, heavy there, man.
Yeah,
You got a 5.
Okay, cool. Wow.
Wow,
Not
you
doing
rolled a
good.
1. Rip.
You
Resident
guys, you guys
Not doing
rolling pretty bad now. All right, so the first
Apart
person
from
to
me.
act, first person to act in this scene is obviously Lobo. So Lobo, you're on the stage.
All right,
Two security guards are coming
as
towards you.
soon as the light turns out, I'm gonna keep seeing, be like, ah, and fucking just leap over there,
Well,
taking the stake
so
out,
the
and
lights
just
were only
aiming
turned.
right for that bitch.
The lights were only
Where she
turned
was,
off
anyway.
when Daddy has his turn. So Daddy will go.
All right, so I guess I'll just stay onto the until Daddy's turn is.
So Daddy's second to last. So there we go. Because you got a higher. No. Yeah, because Kurt has a higher modifier in dexterity than you. So. Yeah. So actually, you're last. Yeah. So it's like that. Yeah. So you're dead last. So Lobo, you're gonna hold off your turn. Is what you're saying?
Until the last, yeah.
Okay. So Farmer Jones, you're in the room with everyone right now, and
Okay.
they're starting to move out. You have an opportunity to do something before the rest of your team acts. What are you gonna do?
Going to stake her.
You can attempt to stake her. Good sir.
I'm putting everything towards this.
Now, so here's what you can do. You can spend blood ahead of time to increase your physical. Now, I would allow you ample setup time here, so you can spend as much blood as you want to put points into things. So you can go all the way up to 6 points, I believe, is the maximum for a 13th generation. But let me just real quickly find the mechanics here for staking, because I believe there is actually something in here.
Probably.
Yeah, no, there is. There's definitely something in here. I believe because it's like I think the difficulty is always 9, because of the fact that you have to hit the heart.
Oh no!
So we'll see what's gonna hang on before you do anything. Before you roll, I just want to make sure I know what I'm finding here.
I do get to have a stake, right?
Yeah, no, everyone will have whatever you want.
All right, thanks.
So how do they have like everything in here for like strafing and reloading 3-round bursts and all that shit, but they don't have anything in here for staking a motherfucker? Like that's so weird. I'll stake through the heart. Staking a vampire is a difficulty 9 attack. If the attack succeeds and inflicts at least 3 health levels of damage after soak, the target is immobilized. Okay, so what? Let me just make sure I know what they have. So Giovanni.
I'm gonna stake her and fail.
I mean, possibly. Okay, so they have potence, so that's bad for you. Because potence. Actually, no, potence is strength. No, they don't have any additional soak. So at most, she might have. I'm gonna say, I don't know what her actual stats are, right? So we'll say that.
No soak?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right? Page 280. Thank you, book. That's exactly what I wanted to find. Okay. You think I'd know this? Playing the game for like 16 weeks, but I don't.
Hey, when was the last time you ever had to stake someone?
Okay, it's strength. The damage is strength +1. So whatever your strength rating is, what's your strength rating there, Farmer Jones?
Strength is... Strength's 2. So how much can I boost that?
So you can boost it as much as you have. You can boost it up to 6 because you had ample time to prepare, right? So you'd only get to spend 1 blood per turn, but since you were in preparation for the staking, you could theoretically spend as much time as you want pumping your blood. So you can go up to 6 strength if you wanted to.
Strength, and I'm gonna use a willpower on this.
So you have an automatic success. Good man. So it'll be 7 plus 1. Now you just need to succeed this, and then they get soak. So I'll roll her soak after you roll.
I would roll strength.
So you're rolling. No, you're rolling dexterity plus melee. I believe.
Ooh, I have something melee too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so dex plus melee, yes. Mm-hmm.
No Plumon for this one.
What was that? So, alright, so make sure you spend 6 blood. Oh, how much strength do you have?
wait.
Sorry.
Strength, so it's been 4 blood, right?
Yeah, spend 4 blood. So you're down to 6 left.
Or
If you wanted to, you can also do that for your dex as well. I don't know what your dex is. I think yours is at a 5, right?
it's at a 5, yeah.
So you can spend 1 more blood, put your dex up to 6.
We'll do that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so...
And
Yeah, so go ahead and roll that for me, please.
be a pull mod, or do I just put the stats up to what they are?
No, just put them up to that, because that's what your stats are for the rest of the game, essentially.
Okay, that's what I didn't understand.
Yeah, so you actually...
And then just straight roll?
Straight roll, yeah, dex plus melee, please.
Fine.
Difficulty 9, no mods.
God damn!
Rest and pepperoni.
Yes, she needs to roll a
We
0.
knew this would come. We knew this would come.
No.
Oh, no.
She doesn't need to do shit.
To willpower on it. I have 1 success.
Oh, yes, you do. I take that back. You have 1 success.
Oh!
Out of 3 needed.
Guys,
Wow,
I could have gotten it had I not rolled 2 1s.
Our preparation,
10s.
our preparation was perfect, and we botched the moment.
So here's what needs to happen. She needs to take 3 levels of health damage. So her soak is 5 stamina. So I'm gonna be rolling 5d10 greater than 6. So
Well, guys, I'm dead, so.
Your death will be in vain.
yeah, we'll see how you go.
No.
we just need Lobo to succeed, or else I'm just gonna leave.
I'm going to get. Yes!
Wow. This is why.
Yes!
1 minus success!
She botched!
She bots. Yeah.
I win! Oh my god!
You know,
How?
I play Vampire the Masquerade every Monday. I've been doing it for almost 22 weeks now. I swear to God. I swear to God.
God, I'm a lucky son of a bitch.
But here's the thing. You can't botch soak. Quill is right. You can't cool is right, sorry. You can't botch soak. But you have
The
1
one
success,
success?
and she has 0 successes. So she doesn't soak anything. So what's happening now is you do 7 points of damage to the bitch as you drive the stake into her heart. So your strength, what you'll be rolling now is your strength damage, right? So you have to, this is going to happen. So now you roll strength plus 1. So in your dice pool,
1?
yeah. So in your attribute, just put attribute strength, right? And don't put anything else in there. And just hit the dice modifier there. And then when it says dice mod, put 1. And then for the difficulty, leave it at 6. Wow. Dude.
Oh my god!
Like,
Oh my god, yes!
I actually pulled this off.
I might
somehow.
live!
Somehow you motherfuckers. I don't.
Do you have a golden horseshoe up your ass? What the fuck?
He is Irish. Irish luck, lad.
The madman.
It's the luck
pulled
of
it
the
off.
Irish.
So, all right. So we get the scene. She's just like, let's leave. This smells fishy. And her friend like nods eagerly. And the two guards turn around for a moment to open the door. And then they turn back. This fucking scrawny Irishman appears out of nowhere and just fucking jams this fucking steak into her heart. And she like recoils back and you slam it down with your hand to push it in even further. And she just, her eyes just fucking roll back into her head, and she's like, "Ah!"
I can use some last move to just flip her over the railing.
No, I'm not gonna say you can. Because it took your entire action to do this, but you drive it in, and she starts to fall back. So,
Have a grip on her.
I mean, no. One hand's on the stake, the other's driving the stake in, right? But yeah, you push it through her rib cage. It enters the heart. We get like the fucking scene from Mortal Kombat where it like goes X-ray mode and it just drives in, and it just like breaks her heart, like pierces her heart, and her eyes just go limp, and then she goes fucking like tombstone basically. Just falls down on the ground. The guards turn around and reach for their stakes, and they start to move towards you. All this happens within like a second or two, right? So everyone else in the party will get to act before these guys even roll initiative, if that makes sense, right? So
yeah,
Kurt, you're up.
Did I just say what my guy says?
Sure.
How the fuck did I do that?
What the fuck just happened?
Succeed.
This is me, Logan Charms.
My guy pulls out the tooth again and stares at it.
Yeah. You don't pull the stake out. You leave the stake in. Never pull the stake out.
He pulls out the tooth, but looks at it.
Oh, the tooth. Okay. I thought you said I pull the stake out and look at it, and then she wakes up and cuts your head off. No. I fucking hell, guys. I can't believe that happened. I just...
Oh my god! That was great. I was sure I was going to die.
It's not over yet, boys.
Yeah.
It's not over yet, boys.
So,
you guys succeed. Lobo, get ready to drag this bitch out.
Kurt,
I'm
you're
gonna
like
fail so hard.
You're like basically walking up the stairs of the left-hand side of the I guess the VIP section, right? You're about to come up to the top of the balcony on the left-hand side, where the four guards are, and they're sort of like reacting to the door opening behind them. You have an opportunity to do something here to take these guards out. What would you like to do?
How the fuck did I do that?
Yeah, that's what you hear, basically.
Well, brawls on, claws on. I'm gonna throw my arrow claws, brother.
All right, yeah, I like it. So you are using a... what is it? Is that protein? Yeah, it is. Feral claws. So the vampire's nails transform into long bestial claws. These talons are wickedly sharp, able to rend flesh with ease and carve stone and metal with little trouble. The beast is prominent in the claws as well, making them fearsome weapons against other immortals. It's rumored that some gangrel have modified this power to change their vampiric fangs into vicious tusks. Not you, though. You just have the claws. So basically, the claws grow automatically in response to the character's desire. You can grow from both hands and feet. Do you grow them from the feet or just your hands?
I'm a brawler, not a kicker.
All right.
You can do some cool shit with it.
So spend a blood, and it requires a turn to complete. But basically, you'll be ready next turn in order to do damage to these guys. So what does it look like when your nails grow? Like give us an example. Like explain to me what this is.
Well, I say my dumb joke, and then
What was your dumb joke? Say it again.
brawls on, claws on.
Okay, I get it. I heard it this time now. Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever played the prototype, but bestial claws come out of my hands, rips my, ends of my pristine tux jacket.
Oh, it's actually your fingernails that grow long.
They still rip somehow.
You have like
course.
the white gloves on, like like the dueling gloves or something like that. They just like burst out of the top of that. Yeah, I like it.
Aesthetics, yes.
Yeah, and then I charge these fools.
So not only did you finger bang some grannies, you're gonna finger bang some vamps. Got him.
Looks like you guys are gonna get some old crabs.
Fucking nasty. Okay, yeah. All right. So, all right.
Smell my claws.
Daddy O'Hare. Daddy O'Hare, you're up in the light box. What do you want to do this turn?
I kill the lights.
I love it. You kill the lights.
Before that, can he just see me and hear that, what I said?
Yes. And it's supposed to, holy shit, the lad did it. Well, time to get the fuck out.
You can see from here that he just fucking ganks a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's incredible. Like, you guys are like looking over at, like, you're looking at this guy. You're looking at, your target. The guy next to you is like still fucking talking about the guy face fucking a burger right now. And, yeah. You just see fucking Farmer Jones just drive a stake into this bitch like super good, like pinpoint accuracy, just like wham, gets it in there.
Yeah, the stake slowly starts appearing as it starts going in, and you just see my guy slowly materializing.
Yeah.
Can I pump blood into my dick?
You want to spend a blood point to go hard? Is that what's happening right now?
Just more accurately with this.
Sure. I'm not gonna say no to that.
Okay.
If anyone deserves to come blood right now, it's you, boys. So, yeah. Good job.
Oh my! I still can't believe this.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you nail it, man. God damn it. Yeah, so you flick the lights, and we hear the sound of leather expanding, because I'm assuming you're wearing leather pants. Leather pants is like, the sound of like a fish clenching in anime. It's like that.
Yeah, so I kill the lights. I basically, to just make sure he doesn't notice, I feed on the guy next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so hot. I gotta get that blood point back. So
instead of joining your companion for fighting, you gain an erection and eat a man.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that that's what's happening.
Yes, that's very much what's happening.
All right.
You're gonna leave me to die after I did that.
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Lobo, let's hear that tune one more time as the lights go off.
And I will always love you. And let's cut off.
Let's cut off. And everyone's like, everyone's complaining about you being on stage, right? And it's like, oh, this guy sucks. Get him off stage. He sounds like a dying giraffe. Or however the fuck South Park does it. Anyway. And yeah, lights go off. You can't see shit.
Fair enough.
You forgot about that part.
I don't give a shit.
All right, so let me just make sure I know. I think the difficulty.
I'll use echolocation.
I mean, he was already drunk. You could hardly see.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just see what jumping. The difficulty of, because you're jumping pretty fucking far.
We also have a man with claws that can slaughter people who can see the dark. So we do have a leg up.
You do have a leg up, yes.
A claw up, thank you.
A claw up, yeah.
God fucking did.
All right, so it doesn't really have jumping here. I'm gonna say this jump in the dark, it's going to be an 8.
Yep.
Now you had like everyone else, you had an opportunity to pump blood into things if you wanted to do that. You can go up to
Jones
6 points.
MVP.
So is there anything like you'd like to pump blood into?
My legs, so it can jump better
Okay.
and
so,
kick better.
So that would be a. Is jumping strength or is it dex? Let me check. Nope, go down. Jumping is strength plus athletics. So if you want to put points into strength, you can.
Yeah.
Plus
Okay,
2
I'll do
difference
that.
for things done in the dark. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, let's make it a 9 now. For that.
Oh boy!
It was going to be a 7 difficulty to jump, but if it's 2 plus 2 for things done in the dark, then yeah, it's going to be 9. Yeah, so how many points are you dumping into? So you can go up to 6 in your strength. What is your current strength? It's 3 right now.
Mike.
So you can spend 3 blood to point. This is done over a period of time, like you setting up, because you know what you're going to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I pump it all into strength because, you know, I might have to meet some resistance and just like bust right through them while I'm carrying her, so I definitely stuff it all into strength.
Yep. Okay, so take off 3 blood, which is further down.
Yeah.
It's your blood pool. So,
I see it.
yep, so just take 3 off.
Yep.
Perfect. There you go. Perfect. And put 3 dots into your strength up the top.
Gotcha.
So now,
Boom.
go down to your dice pool and roll for me
Yep.
strength plus athletics.
Uh-huh. There we go. Any modifiers?
No modifiers. Difficulty 9.
Difficulty 9. But can I use
You can use a willpower.
wisdom?
Yeah, you can use a willpower.
I'm willpower, yeah.
So you can spend 1 willpower right now. So just go up there
Yeah.
and just take off a dot.
Okay, so all right, and go off a dot.
Yeah, just leave the X's in there.
Some.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you click the
got it.
one underneath it. It's a weird system. I don't know why it's like
All
that.
right,
But
I got it.
yep. And now, so you can automatically succeed unless you get, unless you botch, essentially, in which case it'll revert
Okay.
it to a 0. So,
All right, difficulty 9.
Difficulty
Submit and boom! Oh, 2 successes!
there you go. Wow, dude. Congratulations. Like, yeah! So yeah, you've been staring at this fucking VIP booth for a while now, right? You're doing this song and blah. The lights go off. You fucking.
And I'm just
Like,
leaping
that-
over there. I will always love you. And in midair, I'm singing this bullshit.
Yep.
When the
Right
lights
before the
turn
lights
off.
go off, you see the Malkavian just appear with a stake in her heart.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm
And
just leaping over there.
you land in pitch black.
I'm still singing.
You hear like the scream of someone next to you, and you hear the grunting of 2 guards in disappointment, essentially. And now everyone's going to roll initiative. So we're going to roll some gooks, goons. Yeah, goons. They're goons. Initiative. So it's going to be. Let's roll. Okay, that's 1. Oh, wait, sorry. What am I doing? That's wrong.
1 success on that initiative.
1d10.
I believe you're rolling dice.
Yeah, I'm rolling the wrong thing here. So sorry.
All right, 1 less goes then.
Goon 1. Goon 2. Goon 3. Goon 4. Goon 5. Goon 6. Goon 7. And Elsa.
God, my neighbors must hate me right now.
Good. Let 'em.
Neighbors hate me. My mom and my brother just heard me yelling at the top of my lungs.
Do it. Who cares, man? It's role playing.
So you know, I wasn't even yelling at the top of my
I mean,
lungs.
at least you're not yelling at the top of your lungs potatoes.
I do that.
Potatoes. Uh-oh, you boys might be in some trouble.
Oh no!
Inside or
Do
outside?
I get to keep my previous initiative? Just
yeah,
wondering.
all they're just being added to the initiative order is what's happening right now.
All right, excellent.
So
Monster.
your initiative doesn't change. Damn,
They'll
dudes.
beat the 9. technically,
Damn,
and I still
dude.
beat that 9 as well.
Yeah, no, you're
At least-
still always gonna go first, and we'll roll Elsa's here. So
At least I can most likely get out by myself.
Elsa.
I can
Oh,
get a
no.
car or something.
Okay, at least Elsa is not coming. We won't get frozen, guys.
God damn it.
okay.
Oh.
All right, Lobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, pitch black.
I've got it firm in my grasp.
So everything you do is going to be at a 2 difficulty here. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So what I want to do
Can I
is
still
now that
speak?
I've got her in my grasp, they're not guarding. Like they're just guarding that area that they want to guard her from. You know, like
you
that,
can't
you
see
know, like
anything. All you saw
from the
was
entrance?
2 girls up here. So you
No,
don't know anything.
This is what I'm assuming. All right.
Mhm.
I'm assuming they're just at the entrance to the balcony. So I'm gonna jump off the balcony towards where I think the entrance is, and just leg it the fuck out of there too. Like I assume we have like an escape sewer, escape vehicle, something like that.
No, before
Or
you leave, my
get
guy
bar.
says, "You celerity, you fucker! Get out of here!"
Oh, use what now?
Yeah, so each point of celerity adds 1 die to every dex related rolls. You have 2 celerity.
What's celerity?
Celerity, so there's 3 basic powers and disciplines. There's fortitude, which is stamina. There's potence, which is strength. And celerity is dexterity. So let me read out what, instead of you being weird about it. In addition, the player can spend 1 point to take an extra action up to the number of dots he has in celerity at the beginning of the relevant turn. This expenditure can go beyond his normal generation maximum. Any dots used for extra actions, however, are no longer available in dexterity-related rolls during that turn. These additional actions must be physical, e.g. the vampire cannot use mental discipline like dominate multiple times in one turn. The extra action occurs at the end of the turn. The vampire's regular action still takes place in her initiative roll. So basically, you're going to get your first turn, and then for every... You can spend 1 dot, because you're 13th generation, in celerity, to have another action at the end of the turn. So after Kurt goes, you can have another turn, and then you get another turn right now.
Uh-huh.
In fact, you could, and I'll allow this to happen because you're at the start of the turn, and you were the last one to act in the last one. You can spend a blood right now to have had another action before this.
I'll do that.
ends. Okay.
Should grab the Malkavian who did this and take him away
All right,
too.
I just spent the blood.
Okay. Cool. So, what do you want to do with your extra action? You land in there.
The extra action.
So everything
is
is
land in there.
slowed down, but you can't see shit anymore still.
I know where she was last, right? I saw where she got stabbed, right?
Yes, I'll give you that much.
Okay,
saw
I'm
where
gonna
she
go
was.
over there because I know there were 2 people there. I'm just gonna grab both people and I'm gonna just fucking hurl them towards the exit.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm not jumping with them. I'm hurling them to the exit.
Okay.
Talking about me and the chick, right?
Yep.
Okay. So,
It's
are you
gonna
grabbing?
yeet you.
Are you grabbing both girls? Are you attempting to grab both girls?
Oh, he's
Yes.
attempting to grab Farmer Joan. Aren't you attempting to grab me and the chick we're going
Yes.
after?
The guy who stabbed her and the person who got stabbed. I want to just hurl them both. Just
All right.
fucking yeet them.
So with a
Towards
potence of
the exit.
2, shit, dude. I don't know if you're going to kill them or not. We'll see. All right, so let me read out potence for everyone. Kindred endowed with potence possess unnatural strength. This discipline enables a vampire to leap massive distances, lift tremendous weights, and strike opponents with brutal force. Even low ranks of this power can give a kindred physical power beyond mortal bounds. More powerful kindred could leap so far that they appear to be flying, toss cars like soda cans, and punch through walls like cardboard. While the more subtle mental disciplines can be awe-inspiring, the brutal effectiveness of potence is formidable in its own right. Each dot that the vampire has on potence adds 1 dot to all strength-related dice rolls. Further, the player can spend 1 blood point and change his potence dice into equal number of automatic successes on all strength rolls for the turn. But you can only spend 1 blood per turn, and you spend that blood to have another turn. So you can't do that.
Yeah.
In melee, brawling, and brawling combat, success from potence, either rolled or automatic, are applied to the damage roll results. So you do Yeah, so you do extra damage basically. So let us see how you go.
Yeah. What did I roll?
I just did.
So you can to throw someone. Now grappling is one of those weird stats in this game. So
Can't I just let him grab me?
it is, yeah.
Yeah, and the other one's unconscious, right?
Yeah, it is. But it's one of those weird stats. So what I need from you is dexterity plus athletics.
Yep.
And roll that. The difficulty for this will be since it's going to be 7 to begin with. It's now 9 again.
Oh boy.
To aim them where you want them to go, basically, without hurting them, essentially, right?
Can I add a willpower to this as well?
Yes, you can. No
Okay.
problems. You can have an automatic success.
All right. I add a willpower to it.
Mm-hmm.
And submit. 3 successes!
Actually, no. Take the willpower back because you're still on the previous turn, right? So you can
Okay,
only
fine,
spend
2 successes then.
one willpower per turn. Yeah.
Still 2 successes though.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, you managed to do that. You throw these people. So what is your strength?
My strength currently is a 6.
Fuck. What is your potence? 2. So 7, 8. Roll me potent.
Yeah.
Roll me strength. Just straight strength. With negative 4. With a negative. Wait, 6. With a negative 2, please.
Any difficulty on that or what?
6.
6, alright.
Okay. So, Farmer Jones, I need you to roll soak for me, please.
Oh boy!
Because he threw you so fucking hard that even with negatives for him succeeding, basically I cut his strength in half because he still had potence. So I calculated that, and I was going to give him a negative 3, but because of potence, his strength went up to 8. So yeah. So he took 2 off. So yeah, roll me stamina. Do you have any fortitude?
A moment. Fortitude.
It's a discipline.
Have obfuscate, dementation, and
So no. Okay.
aspects.
So roll your stamina. So just
Let's
straight
just see how to
stamina
do
with
this.
difficulty 6.
And I use a willpower.
It's still the previous turn you used a willpower, so no.
Gonna
Difficulty
play.
6, right?
Yes, difficulty 6. Yeah.
Yes!
All right. So you're
Nice!
All right. So what does that put her at? So is staking lethal? I think it is, right? Staking is lethal. I assume it would be. So she is at 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she is looking really fucked up. Because you staked her and she went unconscious, and now you did extra 2 lethal to her because you can't soak what you can't see. So yeah, she can't do anything for soak.
My
but
only
she's still
question
alive.
is she dead?
It's
You
hard
can't
to,
kill a
like,
vampire,
you can't
right?
like put your finger on her neck and check her pulse. That's not something you can do.
On her neck. With my Malkavian power spell, she's not dead.
Well, I mean, she's dead, but you don't know whether she's had her final death. So,
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull the stake out to check.
are you really going to pull the stake out?
No, I'm Malkavian, but I'm not that insane.
Okay, just checking, because she would wake up and just be like, swing, and your head would just fly off.
Not if I had something to say about it.
Well, you're on the other side of the room. So, Lobo, it's your turn.
What, you just threw me at the entrance.
Oh, okay, alright, it's my turn. Okay, so as my first turn action, I'm gonna fucking Hulk smash the little stage we're on to just distract the fuck out of the guards.
What do you mean? Like you're going to break through the stage and make
Oh
it fall
yeah,
down?
I'm just gonna smash it and just have it crumble down.
Okay, with a strength of 6 and potence of 2, well within your grasp of doing. So go ahead and roll for me. Just I guess this is just strength. So go ahead and just do that for me, please. Strength plus brawl, I guess.
Brawl, blah 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 blah. There it is. And difficulty what?
Difficulty, it would have been a 7, so bump it up to 2, so 8, 9 again.
Great.
0 successes. Like, yeah, you make a loud noise, basically.
All right. Well, that's a distraction, right?
Sure, I guess. I don't know what you're distracting them from. They're not there anymore, so, you know, there's that.
Close enough, though.
So, Goon, we'll say that 1 and 2 are the ones inside, and the other ones are outside, just for, you know, ease of use, basically. Okay? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess, yeah. So 7, 4, 6, and 5 are just going to be like, huh? What the fuck? You know, because the lights went out. And they
Irishmen go.
They don't have.
How did I do this?
They don't have any like, you know, vision in the dark, and you've essentially like bought another turn. Farmer Jones, you just fucking got thrown across the room. What's your plan?
Pick her up. Can I use obfuscate and just GTFO?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I do.
All right, yeah, the crowd is like that loud noise. The crowd's starting to like fucking like scatter, scream a little bit. So, but you are near the entrance, so you can get out first before anyone else.
I'm doing the mission.
You are doing the mission, yes. Goon 3, 1 and 2, they're inside the room. There's 3 of them inside the
Am I
room
off
now.
the turn order now?
Why, where are you? No,
Then
Daddy
using
and
obfuscate.
Kurt are very down the bottom, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like the last. You're like the very last. Oh, Lobo, did you spend a blood to have another turn?
No, I did not.
Did
I
you
want to
want to?
specifically say that because I mean I want to, but I didn't say it, so I'm not gonna be like, oh hey yeah, I totally did. No, come on, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Goon 3, 1, and 2, they're going to pull out. They've already pulled out stakes, and they're going to they've heard the loud crashing, so they're going to go forward and they're going to attempt to stake you. So, if you could, please, I need from you 3 soak checks.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, where's soap?
So soak is stamina. Do you have fortitude? I don't think you do.
I don't know.
You do not, actually. Can you roll for me, please? Just go down to your dice pools and put 1 in there. That's just stamina in the attribute, and just roll that for me, please. Difficulty 6. Ooh.
Wait, I haven't used my wisdom yet. Can I use one?
Not now, because you just rolled.
All right. Okay, never mind then.
All right, now do it 2 more times.
Okay. Can I use it now?
Yes,
The
you can.
second time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
2 successes, and then the third is a 1 success. So
Okay.
0 success, 2 success, and 1 success.
All right, now let's see how they go. So, staking is. I just rolled it, but I've already forgotten how to do it.
Yeah, it's pitch black, so they should also get at least maybe one of them.
The
get a minus,
the
right?
difficulty, then the difficulty for their success goes up. Essentially, is what happens here. Staking is.
Please
okay.
fail. Please fail.
Well, I mean, they can't go higher than 9. Like the highest difficulty is 9. I guess it'd be 10, right? Because it's in the dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because it
right?
goes up by 2. It'd actually be 11.
Yeah, difficulty
Impossible?
would be 10. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's impossible to go to 11. So it'd be the hardest difficulty they can get. All right, so that is melee and I
So
guess
need-
dexterity. So, okay. Greater than 10. F1. Okay, that one's a botch. He swings around in the dark and falls over.
Okay.
Stabs
You wanna-
himself in the heart.
He's, he
Two
runs.
successes
He
on.
runs straight past you and like falls off the fucking balcony.
And then the one I had one success. All right, thank God.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. So he fucking like finds you basically, and yeah, he runs off the balcony, falls off. The stake lands in like he brings the stake to his chest and he lands on it and he stakes himself basically. Fuck it, man. Whatever. What one was that? That was the goon 1, I guess. He is unconscious on the ground, but he's out of the initiative order. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. The second. So there's 2 guys up here. One's on the ground though. So and Elsa's gonna what's a good power for hers to have? I haven't even decided what she's gonna have.
Bro.
Give her something slightly OP.
No, she's not she wouldn't be a fighter or anything like that. So,
No, like maybe like something slightly OP as in like
I know
vision
what she is.
assist.
I know what she is. Yeah, I know.
She starts to do a jig, an Irish
She's a
jig.
Malkavian.
She starts dancing.
Yeah. So she is going to.
Hand me up, Johnny.
Basically. So she like, who's got night vision on? I guess.
I don't know.
There's only one person. Okay, so basically, we get like a night vision of this fight, right? It's assumed that people can't see, but basically her eyes glow a little bit, like just glow shimmer a little bit, and she looks over the side of the railings, and she looks down at I guess Farmer Jones as she picks up
As I am running outside the door.
Yeah, this is all happening within the same turn, right? So she sees you pick up Lysretta and start booking it out the door. She jumps off and she basically activates celerity and sprints up to you and tackles both of you. So I'm going to need for you to give me a... and there's a reason why she can see you. So just an FYI. Can you please give me a stamina? This will be a check to see a soak. Yeah, we'll do a soak. Please do that for me.
Straight.
Stamina, unless you have fortitude, which I don't think you do. So
Just difficulty 6?
difficulty 6, yeah. For everyone playing at home, she's a Toreador. So, it's a perfect fit for her, actually. Like, I couldn't think of someone better. So she has, for everyone playing at home, she has Auspex, which is how she's able to see you, Celerity, and Presence as her disciplines. Maybe bashing feral, but that's about it. I don't think she would take anything more than that. So one success. All right, so she's going to do a dexterity plus, I guess, brawl. Is how that would work.
And she somehow gets 12 successes and I explode.
Nah, she wouldn't have that much. So. I am the fucking worst roller in the world of this game.
We can pull this off. She slams her head into a door.
Oh my god.
That's pretty much what happens.
I've-
First,
I am
I found
literally the worst. So yeah, she fucking just runs, and okay, this is perfect. Let's get a flashback real quick. You know, so this Elsa chick, she's just like, oh, you know, groomed to perfection, basically. If anything, she uses her celerity to read books faster, right? Like that's the sort of bitch she is. She sees you taking her friend, she sprints after you, completely misses, and goes flying into a parked car and just smashes through the windshield of this parked car. And she's just sort of sitting in the car. It's all dented around her, sort of thing, and she's just sitting there, sort of like,
I'm in the back seat.
yeah, she's in the backseat of
Just
the car.
face
Yeah,
down in the back seat.
yeah. Fucking hell, man! I roll.
And the taxi drives away.
No, nothing like that. I
Car
roll.
starts.
I roll so poorly in VTM. I don't know why. It's just this is the only game that gets me. Anyway, all right,
Meant to succeed.
Daddy O'Hare, what are you doing, my man?
I'd
Farmer
like to
Jones to help.
obfuscate and basically make sure my Irish friend gets out.
Yes!
So
The Irishmen have to stick together.
So which you mean you're helping Farmer Jones?
Yes, I'm helping Farmer Jones with the supposed being obfuscated and
Okay.
just getting out.
Yeah. So though unfortunately the way this works is you can't see him and he can't see you, so it's like two invisible dudes trying to fucking give each other a hand job. It doesn't work, right?
I mean, hey, I'm already hard, so
So
His cock senses where I am.
yes.
no, it doesn't. So you obfuscate and you jump out and you run around and you realize that the folly of your ways because he's probably doing the exact same thing and you're just like, fuck. Now you guys had a rally point, I assume, right? Where would
Yes.
you have set the rally point to?
At the local pizza place.
Oh, fuck you guys.
How about like
Obviously, at the local
some safe
blog.
house?
So some house, yeah. Like
I mean, there's a bunch of abandoned apartment buildings
yeah,
in New
most
York.
likely, yeah. Most likely, yes.
We
Be a
could go to
drug
Irish
den
Ghetto.
Mulks,
Can it be
yeah.
a drug den with
Prospect,
like?
yeah.
Can it be a drug den with like goals I made?
What ghouls you made? I mean, I don't think you would be allowed to make ghouls as a 13th generation vampire. So
I just made an amazing joke, but my mic was muted. I'm sorry, guys.
why didn't you say the joke now?
Well, okay, all right. So there's this fucking pizza corner that we're thinking of going to. Mostly my idea, but everybody else want to go to this bar. So there's a compromise because there's a sewer hole that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are in. Well, I mean,
Nope.
okay,
not
there's
happening.
no actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Not
but there is
happening.
a sewer hole
It's a
that's
TNT
in between
themed
these two
sewer.
places, and we decided to go
So
there.
the
All right.
sewers are actually very dangerous.
Okay, we're
because,
not going into the sewers, but near the sewers.
Okay.
There's a sewer manhole that's like close to the pizza place and the bar, and we decided to compromise on that.
So some alleyway between two businesses, yeah.
Let's say it's like 5 streets away.
All right, cool. So both of you head there. 13th gen can make ghouls, but these guys probably wouldn't have permission from the prince. So, yeah. I don't know how it works, so I'm not going to pretend that they have all these ghouls that are just ready and waiting with beckoning arms and drugs. So,
Mouse the gate for the blood.
yeah.
Go to the drugs and sodomy room, guys.
Drugs and sodomy room. Yeah. So, all right, Kurt, your turn. You've got your fucking needles out. You ready to fuck?
All right, but like, so for the sake of my sanity, I'm about to run up the stairs, claws out,
Mm-hmm.
and you know both the target and Farmer Jones is already past me and out the door. We got this Elsa girl in a car outside.
Yep. But
Kurt,
you don't
the
know
Elsa
that.
girl?
So these are all things you don't know.
Oh well, all right then. I'm gonna get one of these goons.
Yeah. All right then. Let's do it.
All right, roll a 1 in 5 whether you think I'm a ghoul, or they're a ghoul. I'm a goon.
What are you saying?
Nah, nothing, because I'm there
He's
too.
drunk.
So isn't
Don't
there a
listen to
chance
him.
for him to like think I'm a goon instead of like the other
He
goons are
can see in
goons?
the dark, so
He
can
sees
do.
in the dark.
Oh, sorry, never mind then.
And he's out in the hallway, and you're in the room still. So there's two.
Wait,
there's
so
two.
doesn't that? Okay, so he knows there were those 3 goons who went after me and completely fucking failed, right?
No, he can't see into a room. He can see in the dark. There's 4 dudes out in the hallway. You're in a separate room. You're in a VIP room.
Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Okay.
Thank you for enlightening me.
Pay attention, motherfucker. Okay, so
No, I was.
go ahead and make an attack. So your attack is going to be it's a brawl attack because they're your claws. So they're a part of your body. So give me a dexterity brawl, please. Difficulty 6, because you can see fine. Now, did you spend any blood points putting stuff into anything? Heavy?
I did not.
Okay. You had the opportunity to spend blood into your dump stat if you wanted to.
Yeah, man, I might put one in dexterity.
Okay. You can put as many as you want, up to 6.
I'll put 2.
Okay, cool. Spend the blood and make your roll, please. So Dex plus brawl. Difficulty 6. No mods.
Damn, my roll 20's being kind of slow.
Okay. You don't want me rolling for you. Let's just say that. Okay, what's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, it's just being slow. Hang on a second.
Roger.
2 hours later.
Two blood gods for the skull throne later.
Do you want me to roll for you?
No, I got it. Hang on.
Okay.
I mean, technically we already won, so.
Oh, I
I
mean,
mean,
you forgot to
I
tell
mean, not quite.
you forgot to tell your teammates about all this shit. So.
I mean, 2 for 2 ain't bad. Well, 2 for 4 ain't bad.
Okay,
Like-
there we go. 5 successes.
Fucking Christ!
exceptional
What?
success.
The fuck?
Yeah, I'll let you take out 2 dudes for that. So you walk in, and one hand into another guy, one hand into another guy. Yeah, that's how we'll do this. So you get to roll damage twice. Go ahead and roll strength. Do you have potence on your dude? No, you don't. So go ahead and roll strength. What does your dude actually get? What do these things actually do? You guys are rolling so fucking well. I hate this. All right, so strength plus 1. It's aggravated damage. Jesus Christ. Okay.
This is literally the exact opposite of the troll game.
Don't
I
I get
really
plus
thought
1
we
for
were gonna eat
balls?
shit, man. I really thought.
So go ahead and roll your strength, and then so just strength by itself, and then plus 1. This is how much damage you're going to do.
And there's no difficulty for that, right?
6. So you'll be rolling 3 dice, I think. All right, so roll it again. One more time. Because you're doing 2 attacks here. Wow, you botched. That's rough. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't think you can botch damage rolls. I'm gonna say that you can't
The guy.
because that makes
The guy
no
had
sense.
lower back pain, and now he doesn't.
Yeah, they heal him.
You caress him sexually, giving him the power he needs to beat your ass.
So
I'm doing some Three Stooges type stuff.
You
Yeah.
sexually frustrate him to the point of murdering you.
So you're basically just like, hitting these dudes, and they're just sort of like weathering it, and then no damage really gets applied to them. Lobo, your turn.
All right,
Start
so
of a
this
new
is
round.
my turn.
So this is a new
And
round.
those,
You can
and,
spend
like I heard a
bloody
bunch of
stone willpower.
retards like fucking stumble around me, right?
Yeah, you did.
I heard someone go
All
flying
right,
away.
so I'm just gonna do. You know Zangief from Street Fighter?
Sure.
You know when he does that retarded ass spin attack
Sure.
and he just spins around?
Yeah.
All right, I'm also gonna. Was it blood to take an extra turn as well?
Yes, one blood.
All right, so I'm gonna use my blood to do that twice. So I'm gonna do the Zangief tornado twice.
All right, so you get that at the end of the round. So after everyone's had their turn, you get another turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're only hitting one person with this because the other guy's on the ground.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a strength plus roll. Dexterity plus roll. Difficulty. Difficulty
There it is.
8.
8.
Yes. Because you're in the dark.
And -1 feels
Okay,
bad, man.
so you botched that. Which means that yeah, you spin around and you hit. So when you banged on the floor before, it didn't break because there was 2 suspending poles keeping
You
this
just
thing
tore-
alive. And you span around and you basically just rip these out, right?
No.
And the floor is going to fall. Now the guy that stabbed you, he's fine. The guy that fell down and botched his fall, he's going to fall with you. But I need you to go ahead and I don't know how much damage a fall is going to give you. It's probably bashing. It's not even a lot, but you fall down and you're on your back basically.
Yeah.
And the guy next to you, he falls down as well.
Can we cuddle?
Yes. So the 4
Aw,
goons,
tough.
the 2 goons, the first 2, 7 and 4, they're going to react to you attacking them, and they're going to try and attack you, basically. Heavy.
Yep.
So not you, Lobo. This is Kurt Wilder that's getting attacked. So Kurt,
Okay.
can you, we'll do dexterity plus melee because they're going to use stakes. So let's roll 5d10 greater than 7, 8. F1. Alright, 2 successes. That's pretty good. Oh my god, okay. Can you please for me roll soak? So stamina, Kurt. So just roll straight stamina. You have fortitude, so when you roll stamina plus 2 greater than 6 with a difficulty of 6. Okay, so that's the first one. I'll do that again. One more time for me, Heavy. Same roll. Stamina plus 2, difficulty 6. Okay, good man. Yeah, you weather both of them. You just, it's basically just like a martial arts fight on a movie that you see right now. You're sort of parrying and they're parrying and all that sort of stuff. The 2 goons are going to fumble around in the dark because they can't see shit. Farmer Jones, you run, yeah?
Yes, and in my head, all that's going on is 2 voices singing, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Nope. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
All right, I need a stealth roll from you, man. So dexterity, stealth.
Dexterity. Subterfuge or
Stealth. No, you're actually hiding.
power on this?
You gonna spend a willpower? All right. Blessed by Sputnik. Shut up.
And just difficulty 6?
Yep, difficulty 6. 2 successes. All right.
Because of the willpower.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 3. Okay, yes, that's right. So the one goon is going to stand up and try and search for you, Lobo. He's going to attack with a stake. Yep. And the second one is going to jump down and try and stake you. All right. Can you roll stamina for me, please,
Holy
Lobo?
shit. Stamina, yep. Stamina, can I use the willpower for this one?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I've used 2 so far, so that's third, and stamina.
For death, guys.
Alright, 2 successes.
Yep, you're good. So you take no damage.
Whew!
But he finds you. Elsa is going to pull herself out of the car, and she's going to attempt to find you. So
You hear the sound of a soda can getting crushed.
Yeah. So she's going to use. Not only is she sprinting fast and catching up to you very easily, but she's going. This is why you rolled a stealth check.
Theme song is going on right now.
Management intensifies.
The Sonic theme song is playing.
Yeah, sure.
The underwater part, yeah.
So that would be. What is it to verse stealth? Let me check. Sneaking.
Stat -5.
I don't actually know. I'm gonna say alertness. Okay, all right then. So she is high in mental stats. So let's say it would be
Disoriented from that hit into the car.
No, are you kidding me?
She's gone blind.
Glass just pierced her eyes. She can't see anymore.
So she has to beat 2 successes. Yeah, that's how this works.
Yeah, 3 because willpower.
Oh yeah, she finds it.
Are you kidding me?
Damn, get fucked!
Oh my lord!
And then she is going to attack you. So go ahead for me, please, and make a. She's going to. What did I say it was before? I'm gonna scroll up. Oh god, I can't even find what I'm rolling. I'm pretty sure it was just a low roll. That's where she rolled.
It was like Dex and
70-10. Okay, yeah. Yep. Oh no, that was 10. Hold up, where is she? Trying to make sure that I roll the same thing again. I think it was 60-10. Yeah, 60-10. Okay, 4 successes. Could you go ahead and roll stamina for me, please?
Oh no.
Okay. Great. Yeah, so she tackles you, breaking you out of your stuff. And she is going to do some damage on you, but she doesn't have a lot of strength, so.
God, my character's gonna get out. You fucking bitch!
Yep.
Thing in ya.
So she does 2 bashing? No, lethal.
Joke for that, or
Yeah, so on your sheet, if you scroll down, just put the slash there next to hurt and injured, please. So you're rolling at a -1 next time.
for that.
What?
For her attacking me, do I not get any soak?
You just rolled soak.
Oh, okay. So
Oh wait, no. Wait, what did you roll just now? Yeah, that was soak, right? Yeah.
yeah,
So. Yeah. So yeah, no, you soak all that damage. Yeah. Sorry. What am I thinking? Sorry. Play too many games. That's how it goes. Okay. Whose turn is it? Daddy O'Hare. What are you doing?
you hear an Irishman cursing in the distance.
Is there any possible way I can run up to it and stake her from
Yes,
behind?
You can absolutely. From behind, that'll be a. No, you could. That'd be a 9 still. So, try and do it.
She's
What-
going to get staked eventually.
So
What-
it's dexterity plus melee, difficulty 9.
All right.
Hey, all right. Now roll strength
Okay.
plus 1. So roll just straight strength, with a modifier of 1 with a difficulty of 6.
Then, laddie.
She soaks all of that.
Fuck.
She's got this very aggressive face now, like it's all withered and leathery and scrunched up and angry, and
The
she's like
Irishman.
hissing at you guys. And she takes a step over the body of her friend, so she's protecting it now. Kurt,
It was held over my shoulders, stomach against the head, so I'm just.
That could have gone so well.
If I hadn't gotten caught, we would have won.
yeah, basically. So Kurt, what are you doing?
Well, for all I know, the target's still in the room, so...
You've heard a lot of crashing and banging and stuff like that in the other room. So, you know what? You could probably talk to Lobo or other people in the room if you wanted to find out what's going on.
Yeah, alright. Mid-scuffle. How's the target?
Lobo?
I threw him towards the fucking exit!
Oh. My work here is done. I'm booking it.
All right. Yeah.
And he runs outside and sees 2 Irishmen fighting a young girl.
You won't get that far. You have to fight the crowd, the surge of crowd that's now like trying to escape this place, right?
The crowd sees it.
In their process, I'm gonna retract those claws.
Yep. Good man. And you run through the crowd basically. Lobo, this is your second turn before the end of the round. What do you want to do?
Uh-huh. Alright, so do I hear, like, the action going on between, like, our target and the...
I mean, you
And
heard
the-
you heard the sound of a woman, or like a crashing of a car, then a car horn going meep meep, like an alarm going off, sort of thing. That's
Okay, so
about-
what I'm gonna do is, instead of Sangeefing again, I'm gonna like football, American football, tackle that direction and just carry whatever I get with me into a wall.
He's gonna kill so many humans.
Yeah, no, you do. You run. You sprint like Sonic through these fucking people, and they just go like everywhere, like bowling balls, like pins at a bowling
my
alley.
God.
You know. You eventually make it outside, bursting out into like the dimly lit street, basically. The moonlight's out, and you see
2
like,
Irishmen.
yeah, no. Further down the road, you see your friends scuffling with someone who is standing over a body. Yeah. Well, you still have an action for your turn. Is there anything you want to do?
I'm gonna go help out my friends. Obviously, come on.
Okay. Well, you can move up to there, but you can't do anything for your turn.
I'm gonna move up to there then.
Well, Lobo, it's your turn. So, what would you like to do?
What's actually going on then? Explain that to me now that I'm nice and close.
So now that you're up and close, basically the blonde-haired woman that was sitting with your target is standing over her body, and she is like got a claw, like she's like got this really angry, like hissing vampire face with her like she's holding her hands up in the air like kind of like.
I'm gonna Zangief.
So you're just gonna run up and fucking KO her. All right.
Yeah.
Go
I was
ahead
just
and
looking
make.
unimpressed by her.
Yeah. Go ahead and you want to
I'm gonna
stake
use
her or do you want to
willpower for this
punch her?
I wanna. No. I wanna. Can I do both?
No.
No.
Like
Only other.
rotating stake.
So you want to stake her? Are you staking her, Logan?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
basically, you know, Zangief when he does that rotating thing, except I'm holding a stick.
All right. Dexterity, melee, difficulty 9.
Dexterity, melee, difficulty 9. There it is, melee. I found it. And I'm using willpower for this one. Let me just remove that.
Okay.
There we go.
Good man. Did you want to spend a
Cool
blood on
mods.
getting another celerity roll at the end of this?
What's a celerity roll? You mean another turn or?
Yeah, so there's two things you can do here. Number one, you can get an automatic success from your staking.
Willpower. Oh, yeah.
If you wanted to use potence, because you have potence as well, which is why you're so strong. So you can spend one blood, which you can do. That's your maximum for the turn. You can change his potence dice into equal number of automatic successes to all strength rolls. So you can, if you succeed, which like basically you'll get 3 successes here by default. So if you do this, you'll succeed automatically without having to roll. Because you have 2 potence and you spend 1 blood.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll use 1 blood and a willpower to do whatever you're telling me to do right now. And what's the difficulty?
You don't roll anymore because you get.
Okay, cool.
You get 3 successes.
I'll do that then.
What you're rolling now is you're rolling your strength plus 2.
Please kill her.
Strength plus 2. Okay, so just strength. Roll 2. Any difficulty there at all?
Oh,
or...
sorry, no. Just roll strength. Don't add the plus 2 because you or get automatically 2 successes.
Okay, just strength.
So yeah, you need 1 success here. 6.
Okay, 6. 1 success.
All right.
Exactly.
So now she's going to try and soak that damage. So that's 3 successes, because you spent your blood to activate your potence
and willpower, yeah.
No,
right.
Willpower doesn't count on this one.
Oh, okay. So I didn't use my willpower.
No, you did. You had to. So your last one.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to. Like basically, in order for you,
confused.
in order for you to succeed, right? You needed. In order for you to succeed, you use willpower, so you don't need to roll, right?
Uh-huh.
And in order for you to succeed, you need to do more than 3 damage, right?
Yeah.
So your roll right now, you did 3 damage total. Now she gets to soak. So if she soaks any of this, she doesn't get staked, basically.
Oh, she's gonna soak all of it, isn't she?
She soaks.
I called it.
So she didn't soak all of it. She only soaked 2 of it. So you stake her, and she screams. She howls out in pain at the moon, and she takes aggravated damage. I think it is. Is that how that works? Something like that. Yeah. So you stake her and she takes damage. She's going to be taking a -1, lethal, right? Okay, yeah. So she's going to be taking...
This is how street fighters do.
Okay. So all those goons are gone out. They're not going to be able to catch up. Let's just say that. Easier. Farmer Jones.
Fucking bitch, I'm gonna cut you in half, and I take out my katana and try to split her head.
All right. So attacking the head, specifically, I believe, is a targeted roll. So that is +2 to difficulty. So you'll be rolling.
So 8.
Yes. So you're rolling dexterity +2. Sorry, dexterity melee, difficulty 8.
Dexterity, melee. I'm spending willpower on this, just to
Okay.
be sure.
Mm-hmm. One shot willpower is fucking strong.
8.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you successfully
Oh,
didn't
no.
botch. You didn't botch because you spent a willpower. So good job.
Oh, so basically, after saying that, I whiff and just fall forward a bit. Fuck.
No, you just miss. Basically, she just dodges out of the way. Elsa's going to have a turn. So she's going to pick up the body and sprint. Because she has celerity. So she picks it up, and it's pretty hard for her to pick up an entire body, but she's also a vampire, so she struggles with it a little bit, just a smidgen, and then she goes.
Staker.
Good luck. Daddy O'Hare.
Is there any way I can basically try and like stab her in a way that will slow her down?
Oh, she's gone.
She's gone.
Damn it. Fuck, what can I do? Fuck, I don't know what to do. Can I just obfuscate and basically try and figure out where she's going? With some aspects?
Yeah, well, how many points in aspects do you have?
Just one.
Okay, so that'll let you hear her, I guess, better. Like, you just sort of reach out with your hearing. I'll give you a +1 on your perception. The difficulty here will be 8. So give me a perception / alertness? No, awareness, yeah. Roll.
Mod pool 1.
Yeah, mod pool 1, yeah. And difficulty 8.
6. 8. Alright.
Alright, so with one success, you can...
Hey, 3 6s.
Yeah, with one success, you can attempt to maybe throw your stake. That's about as best you can do because you won't be able to catch her.
Alright, can I use the willpower?
Lobo in the right direction.
What was that?
Can I use the willpower?
Point Lobo in the right direction if you see where she went, that is.
Yeah, so Lobo has celerity, so he could catch up. He's actually going to have another turn before the end of the turn, so he'll get 2 turns basically to catch up and do some business to her. But you can, if you wanted to, throw it as well. And you can attack.
Alright, I'll throw my stake and use willpower.
Sure.
If this kills her, thank God.
Let's take a look here. Throwing is dexterity plus athletics.
Alright.
This will be, again, difficulty 8. But you've already got a success in here, so. 1 success. So you got 2 successes.
Alright.
So now, please go ahead and roll just straight strength. You don't have any potence, do you?
I have dimension, obfuscation, and aspects.
No,
now.
so no potence. So go ahead and roll straight strength.
Alright. Difficulty 6.
Yes. Okay, yeah. You throw it with surefire aim as it collides into her, but let's see whether she soaks it or not.
It's botch.
Oh yeah, no, she soaks.
Oh my god.
She soaks the fuck out of it, boys.
Bounces off.
She basically catches it. She's got a stake now, so.
Fucking Christ.
Good job. All right, Lobo,
Thank
you get... Oh no, Kurt, sorry. You're up. Kurt Wilder. The man with a plan.
Am I still working my way through the crowd?
Yeah, you are.
I continue to work my way through the crowd.
You can... What do you... So, Kurt, you have on you Fortitude, Protean... yeah, so you can basically... You're a vampire. You can shove your way through pretty easily. So you can be on the outside of this and have an opportunity to maybe attempt to, like... hear what... You've heard which direction she is, so you can chase her down if you want.
I will head that direction.
Okay, yeah. Lobo, you get 2 turns here. What's your first turn?
All right, so my first turn is gonna be just my first instinct. Tackle the fucking bitch so she drops their target and I smash her into a wall.
All right, I like it. Give me a Dex brawl.
Dex brawl, Dex, and then brawl.
Difficulty 6.
6. 1 success.
All right. Give me a strength +2 roll.
Power to this, if you can.
Difficulty what?
6.
7 successes.
Fucking Christ!
Her head flies off.
She is instantly dead. She is ruptured.
Well, hold up. Okay, she soaks 1.
Out of 7, yeah.
So you basically bear hug this girl and you're squeezing her and she's just like ah. Your next turn you can
Potence.
It's bashing damage though because you're basically fisticuffing, but you've got her in a lock essentially. You've grappled her.
Yep.
And she's dropped her target basically, and so you've caught her. Now you've got another turn. You can like headbutt her or punch her or whatever you want to do, or squeeze her and do more bashing damage to her if you want.
One question: what is biting a vampire that's superior to me do?
I don't know those rules, so I'm not going to try and pretend I do. But it's.
I'm gonna eat her then. Do I get any bonuses because I was so like dominant over her?
You can bite her. That's not a problem because you have her grappled. But I don't know what it does. I think it's diablerie or something. I'm not entirely sure what that actually means. It is a one-shot, so these are the... It's super duper taboo, though. This is the sort of thing that will get you hunted down and killed at the end.
I don't care. I want to succeed on my mission, and it's my first instinct. I just want to eat her and finish the job because I don't have any more stakes. I just want to finish it. I don't care if I die. I don't care if I win. I'm just gonna finish it.
All right.
For the team.
Oh yeah, for sure, for the team.
When I stealthed my way up there, that was just, well, at least I'll finish the mission.
So basically, if you drain her of her blood, so basically what happens is a vampire seeking to commit diablerie must drain all the blood from his kindred victim. Following the act, the vampire must continue to suck, for according to the kindred legend, the very soul is withdrawn from the victim's body and taken into theirs. The effort involved is monumental. For a vampiric soul is a greedy thing that clings tenaciously to unlife, hoping to regenerate its body and rise once again. Once a vampire's body has been drained of all blood, this true struggle begins. The player must make an extended strength roll, difficulty 9. For each success, inflicts 1 automatically health level on the victim. The victim cannot soak. The damage is considered aggravated. When all the victim's health levels have been drained, the victim's essence is taken into the attacker and the empty body begins decaying immediately. Alright, so how do I make an extended strength roll? Is that just like you need a certain amount of successes over X amount of time? I think that's what that is. Let me just check this out. Extended actions. C, D, E. Doesn't say. Maybe it's on actions. Actions extended 251.
Oh dearie me.
It's a good idea. I mean, like, it's a one-shot. It's a good time to explore these things. Sometimes completing a task takes extra long than the increment of time in which the storyteller chooses to conduct the scene. When you need multiple successes to score even a marginal success, you're undertaking an extended action. For example, Nosferatu might spend all night listening in on a conversation between a scheming kindred, or a gangrel might be engaged in fleeing or pursuing multiple fleas for a prolonged period of time. In extended action, you roll your dice pool over and over at subsequent intervals, trying to collect enough successes to succeed. For example, your character is trying to dig a temporary haven in the forest floor with your bare hands. Okay, so difficulty 9, but how many successes do I actually need?
Keywell said it's 8 aggravated, so whatever equals up to that, I guess.
Yeah. All right. I agree. I don't think he needs to make the roll. Mostly because all it's going to do... I mean, like, there's no fighting right now. This is the only combatant left. So, humanity... So basically what happens is all you guys sort of catch up.
Did you get the fucking bitch?
Yeah, and he's just like sitting there just like draining. She's just like sort of like voluntarily like sort of shaking a little bit as you just see him drinking super deep on this like little, like, I guess in comparison to him, girl's body that he's just draining all basically. Yeah.
Giving her the good suck.
Farmer
Why did
Jones
you have to say
ignores
that?
that and just picks up the target.
All
Dude,
right.
as long as we get this fucking job done.
All right. Okay.
So it loses humanity?
Oh, hold up. Let's see. Okay, so you'd be at like, yeah. I don't know how to make a humanity roll. It doesn't fucking tell me. The good suck. Yeah. Oh god, this is the frustrating part of this game. I don't know the actual roll required. I'm pretty sure you just roll humanity and you roll against it, right? So, your humanity is I didn't actually think this would ever come into play, you know, so I didn't.
I didn't either. I'm just
Humanity
fucking...
is equal to conscience and self-control. So what is that on yours?
My self-control is 2 and conscious is 3.
So your humanity is at a 5. So I guess I don't know how to do it. It's just conscience difficulty 8. Okay, interesting. So your conscience is what, 3?
Yeah.
All right. So roll 3. Right. 3d10 greater than
3d10.
8f1.
10 greater than what again?
8, and then f1, which would
F1.
Yep.
No space, just F1.
Yeah. Do you see my roll right there? Just copy that.
2 successes.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah. So, you guys all catch up because they were celerity fighting, right? So they're a bit away. You catch up, and he's just like draining this girl, this beautiful woman that was before you before. Just fucking like is this husk of a woman. Now she's like all skin and bone, like her skin is like literally against her bones. She's like, you know, you see her face, it's just anguish and pain and stuff. And her eyes roll back into her head, and I don't know what happens now. I'm pretty sure you gain all of her powers. I'm gonna have to look this up again just so you, know.
You get
I
the
don't
right
want
food for life,
pizza
though.
anymore.
Yeah, no, it's a little like that.
She's your waifu for life now.
Why?
All right, I've lost my want for pizza.
Now you need the souls of the guild teacher.
Yeah, so you can lower a generation. So I think you go to 12 in your generation.
I don't know where that is.
It's
Please do
problem
that for
fixed.
me.
All right,
Right.
so there is one thing that an elder kindred dread even more than the fire of the sun and the light. This is the sin known as diablerie. Among Camarilla society, diablerie is the ultimate crime. Those who practice it are subject to the harshest punishment imaginable, which is you, by the way. It is loathed and feared as cannibalism is among moral society. The vampires of Sabat are said to indulge in diablerie freely, which is yet another reason why the Camarilla elders hate them so. Quite simply, diablerie is the act of feeding on a vampire in a way that a vampire feeds on a mortal. In so doing, not only does the murderer consume the victim's blood, but the victim's power as well, by stealing the life of the vampire closer to Cain, which is, the most powerful you can be. The vampire can permanently enrich his own vitae. In a manner, even the youngest vampire can gain power of the elders. Elders know the crime as amaranth. In olden nights, it is said that amaranth flower was presented to the victim a week before he was hunted. Boy. Kindred legend tells of many dark tales of murderous childer betraying and cannibalizing their own sires, and it is for this reason that many of the elder kindred harbor such a distrust for any nanites among them. Indeed, the greater jihad itself may as well have roots in its eternal and savage struggle for power. All right. Okay. Yep. The rewards of diablerie. Upon successful completion of diablerie, the diabolist is overwhelmed with euphoria, and a self-control instinct roll is necessary. Difficulty 10 minus the character's humanity, blah, blah, blah. To avoid losing control, the sensation is akin to orgasm, but much more powerful. So powerful, in fact, that certain kindred are addicted to the sensation. All other kindred fear these vampires for their addiction to the pleasures. The amaranth makes them a threat to everyone. Even vampires too weak to provide additional power are devoured for the simple pleasure of the act. The true benefit of diablerie comes evident as they feed on the vitae of the vampire of lower generations. If they feed on the vitae of lower generations. E.g., if a 9th generation vampire commits diablerie on a 7th generation vampire, literally steals power of the potency of the victim's own blood and thus permanently lowers his own generation by 1. So you go down to 12, which is really strong. All benefits of the lower generation are larger and more potent blood pool, the ability to dominate more kindred, and in some cases, the ability to increase traits above 5 are bestowed upon the vampire. If the victim was of far greater power, 5 more than the generation levels of the diabolist, the storyteller may rule that the predator lowers her generation by more than 1 step. You know what? She was pretty far down. She was a friend of the daughter of the the Giovanni. So I'm gonna say, you go down 2 levels. You're now, you are at the what did I call it?
You said we were 13th generation.
So you're at the 11th generation now. Okay. This is particularly likely if the victim was ancient. It'd be not reasonable for 12th generation to drink the blood of 3,000-year-old member of the 5th generation to advance 3 or more levels. Okay, fuck it. You're at 10th. Ultimately, the decision rests in the storyteller's hands. Moreover, drinking the vitae of an older vampire can temporarily increase the diabolist's discipline levels by 1, 2, or even more dots. Okay. Your potence is at 3, and your celerity is at 3 for a temporary amount of time. If the elder vampire was several generations removed, the effect can seem miraculous, even if they're short-lived. So these last for the rest of the scene, unless the storyteller decides otherwise. So you fill up your blood. Your blood is now up to 12. So you get 2 extra more blood. And for the rest of the scene, you have extra potence and stuff. So what we need you to do, we need to see if you turn on your friends. So, let's see.
This is the scary part because he's the one who's best out of all of us.
All right.
So,
okay.
just so it's clear, I picked up the target already.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So you have self-control of 2. So roll me minus the character's humanity. So what is your humanity right now? Your humanity is let's see here. Hang on one second. All right, so your humanity is conscience plus self-control. So yours is 5. So the difficulty is you rolling 2. So same roll as before, except the difficulty is 5, and it's 2d10.
5.
Spend a will.
10.
Spend a will.
No, you can't spend will on this.
Damn it.
Can I use blood on this?
Nope.
Well, guys, it was
Okay.
fun playing. We're about to lose literally everything here.
It's
Wait,
basically a
so
50 yeah. So you roll 2d10, and you need to pass a 5.
2 successes!
So you have a euphoria of orgasm, like your whole body, like you have a full body orgasm. You're just like, oh yes, but you don't feel the need to turn on your friends.
Yeah, that was the hard one.
All right, congratulations. So yeah, you guys basically have completed your mission. You return with the Lucetta
Separately.
Giovanni back to the prince.
Can I carry? Can I hold her, bringing her to the
I'm
prince?
carrying her.
I'm gonna insist on carrying her.
No, he can
Right
carry
there.
her.
All right, cool.
All right, so yeah, you bring her back to Michelle. He's just like,
I'm gonna have my tie torn off, so like no tie suit, and just kneel, and be like, I've committed the sin of,
dabblery.
yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
I no longer need Sa, and I wish to be punished for my sins. I just offer her to the.
Oh,
Carrying
this
her.
is difficult because he's gonna be like, on one hand, he's fucking furious, right? But on the other hand, you've literally given him the thing that every clan is craving. All right.
Well,
You've given him
yeah.
the daughter of the Giovanni, which is like, to put it in perspective, right? Here's why this is so important. There's the Camarilla, there's the Sabat, and there's the Anarch. But the Giovanni is by itself.
I've no clue what you're talking about.
The Giovanni family, the girl that you took, this is the daughter of the head of that family.
Uh-huh.
So you've given him basically... So you've given him access. If he wanted to, he has a bargaining chip with the people that control necromancy
Oh my god.
and blood power.
Oh.
Oh, that's some good shit, lad.
I just want to have pointed out, I'm the one who staked her. I got up there with obfuscate. They never saw it coming.
Yes,
I-
you're all very, very, very well. You're going to be treated like kings
I
among
used
my
to do the
people.
hard on.
You're all welcome,
I-
and you will be treated as heroes.
I know what I did. I don't even want pizza anymore. Please. And I just gesture, just trying to give the girl to him,
So he
My-
clicks his fingers, and some dudes come up and take her, bind her, as they do, and take her off. And then he's like,
Lord, if I may, we wouldn't have gotten her if he hadn't done what he did.
"There is no
Some person-
excuse for feeding on another vampire. There never is."
Yes.
Not saying it's an excuse, just saying we wouldn't be here without it.
I'm expendable. As you said.
You all have done really well tonight. I will say at least that much. However, Your sin cannot be overlooked. You
Bear
have a
them
taste for
in
other
me.
vampire.
I know. The temptation. Ugh.
He thinks for a moment. And then he is any among you, aside from the man who committed the sin, do you wish to rectify this situation? I will pass judgment down to your friends. Does any here have problem with what this man has done? If you
It
do,
wouldn't be.
kill him now. Cut off his head, and you shall be treated as the man and the only one who succeeded.
I think it should be the farmer. He did the most.
That is. Even if. Without him doing what he did, we wouldn't have been able to get the girl here.
So he'll walk
I
over
say we let him live.
with a giant claymore, and he'll walk over, and he'll stand next to you all, and he'll be like, "Lobo, I need you to kneel."
I'm already kneeling.
Oh, okay.
I'm on both knees.
And he'll say, "If anyone does not take this, I'll take that as a sign of weakness. Before you is a man who's committed the ultimate sin."
Breath grabs the sword and says, "I'm sorry, Lobo. But
Don't be
like
sorry.
that he over there said,
You are all pizza to me now.
it's overrated. Potatoes are way better." And I just cut off his
Fuck you!
right after saying that, I chop off his head.
Hey, wait, can I roll for initiative? Because saying that makes me really mad.
Okay.
Come on. No.
Damn it,
I'm not
Lobo!
kidding. Saying that made me really mad.
Is
Like,
that expensive?
really mad.
All right. Well, let's
You're
see.
doing this in front of
Like,
the
you know
prince.
that euphoria I just experienced that was better than pizza? Like, I'm telling you,
Pizza.
I'd rather kill you because you said that and fucking have you disrespect fucking pizza, man.
Now, before we get too into this, I want to clarify, I did not return.
All right. So make sure you reset your stats to how they were at the beginning of the night, because the scene's changed now.
Okay.
I think I had like strength.
So I had this much willpower.
No, not
and-
willpower. Just put your
Oh, okay.
your physical back to where they were.
I didn't take any physical.
Yeah, you
I
did.
had-
Okay,
like,
three
strength
strength.
two,
All right, cool.
and-
I'm at 3 strength now. And
Strength 2 and like I think it was.
Put my blood
Alright.
pull back up
So now,
like 8, bitch.
okay. So
For-
now everyone who wants to act, I think it's just Blind Watchman and Lobo, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right. 1d.
I mean, the
one.
prince
Yeah. What are you saying?
be doing anything?
What's that?
Anything?
You're literally the start of your sentence can't be heard. So if you're using push to talk, push
Prince
it.
be
and
doing
then-
anything?
You're gonna have to say it again. I'm sorry.
Anything?
You just said anything.
Going on?
All these-
What are you trying to
Yeah.
say? We can only hear when you say anything. That's all we
Yeah.
hear.
He's typing it out.
Okay.
New unread. Let's see. Fan party. Would
Would
the
the prince
prince,
do
do
anything?
anything? Okay.
Oh, he's asking you two to do some stuff. So whoever, like, he's gonna act. Don't worry about it. But this is, see what happens between you two. So I need a 1d10 plus your dexterity.
Yep. 13.
Fuck. What?
Yeah, I don't think you can beat that. We'll see though.
Roll a 10. Come on, man. I believe in you. Yes! No! Called it!
Alright, so
Perfect.
you say, you mother... And then the claymore comes down on your head and your head is lopped off. So it's like, swing. This heavy claymore with the weight of gravity and justice removes Lobo's head from his shoulders. And that's...
Peace is better to an Irishman.
And that is where we're going to leave the game tonight. Good job, guys. Holy fuck. I did not expect anyone to pull that out.
We actually fucking did it. Everything went off without a hitch, except for one part. But fuck
Well,
yeah.
you know, my sacrifice, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know.
That was
I think I did the best.
yeah.
I
That
can't
was
do shit.
that was actually fantastic. Heavy's role, he finger banged some grandmas.
I got everything I wanted out of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Shit, guys, you did fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to join in on Fan Party next month, which will be, let's take a look at my calendar. That will be Tuesday. That'll be a Tuesday, January. Sorry. That'll be Saturday, January 6th, 2018. We're in the new year, where we will have a brand new game ready for everyone to play. During the month, it's going to be, if you want to join in, it's as easy as Sin. All you need to do is either be a Twitch subscriber or a Patreon supporter of the $5 tier and above, or a patron of the stream itself. We are going to be having seats available for 2,000 tokens here on the channel. It's going to be, all you need to do is watch the stream and you can buy a ticket. The other thing that you can do, you also get all donations go towards your ticket count. So you need to watch for a while or donate roughly about $5 either in bits or in actual money for that to count. After the show, we'll also have a vote going up for the next system that will be available. That will be the game on January 6th. So if you want to participate in that, all you need to do is come to the Discord channel, !Discord in the chat. Head on over there, go to the Fan Party page, and you'll get a free vote. Patrons get a second vote, and Twitch subscribers also get a second vote. So if you're all three, you get 3 votes. Pretty easy, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, what did you guys think of the game? Did you have fun?
I know I did.
Yeah.
I definitely had fun playing it, man. That was great.
Successes in a row. The 4 successes I rolled in a row.
Yeah.
That was just.
You
man.
guys did really, really well. I'm honestly very surprised.
I had to do with the
Yeah,
action.
me too, man. Like, seriously, the fact that I resisted that shit.
Drunk,
Oh my
you was very
God.
good at rolling. I must say, you are a very good roller when you're drunk.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I didn't have to kill all of you.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised we got to do
My
some
turn.
diablery. That was interesting. I've never actually been able to do that. And can I just say that whole staking scenario? If you guys didn't do that, it would have been a completely different game. You guys,
Oh yeah.
whew, damn. It's also worth pointing out that we have a weekly die party game for Vampire the Masquerade. If you want to see what that is, head on over to the YouTube channel for the archives, or tune in on Monday at 3 p.m. PST, where we play the game where we need to play. So guys, yeah, any final words before we sneak off into the sunset?
I'm telling you, hey, I'm gonna fucking shank you.
Look, if you follow me on Twitch, I might start streaming in like half a year. So, you know, look forward to that.
Potatoes win over pizza? You fucking hosers.
You fucking cunt. I'm gonna fucking eat your fucking liver, you piece of fucking shit.
All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, $5 follow the channel and subscribe if you're feeling saucy. Anyways, guys, have a good one. We'll see you on Sunday for Embers. And yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.